Good afternoon. Welcome to another live stream, play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, your coach Frenchy, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand. Yes, it's midnight here in Thailand, but you guys, it's Monday afternoon, September 18, 2023. This is game number 3 for the Montreal Canadiens prospect. They play today again the Ottawa Senators for the final game of the showcase before they returning to Montreal after the game, and then be ready for the main camp start Wednesday, September 20. This is what the hockey fans are looking for sure. Want the main camp start for your Montreal Canadiens. We know we pop up here on the Monday afternoon. I expect not many people. Most of you work, but maybe you can catch up the live streaming, recording a little bit later during the day. After the game, we're going to do a resume of the video about this game, and then tonight we won't be back at 9 o'clock Eastern Time talking about a little bit the recap of the weekend for the Montreal Canadiens, the 3 game. We have some kind of modification of the roster for the Montreal Canadiens today, but Farrell Becker-Roy playing on the first line, followed by Novak, Mézard, and Jacky. Third line, we're going to have Dufour, Kitney, and McKay. And finally, to complete the forward roster for Jean-François Hull, the head coach, is Smilanik, Mizak, and Jones. For the defense, guys, as a hockey Montreal Canadian fans, Trudeau and Renbacker are back on the lineup today to play together, followed by Strobel and Mailloux. And finally, Tourigny and Lahonan are going to be the defenseman. The goaltender number 3 of the roster for the Montreal Canadiens, Spernar, is between the pipe for the Montreal on this great hockey game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senators. And we just wait for the puck drop. They don't waste time here. They just drop the puck right away at the beginning of the time. So we expect Montreal to be start very soon. Leon Renault knocked the door. Thank you so much, Leon, to be with us. Good afternoon, my friend. Hopefully doing well. This is the national anthem right now at the Sabres facilities. Montreal Canadiens are going to wear the white jersey again for this game versus the Ottawa Senators or their black dark jersey for this specific game. So that's pretty much what we got. We don't have any other things to mention to you. Again, don't forget we are back tonight, 9 o'clock, and we'll be live all week at 9 o'clock Eastern Time talking about the Montreal Canadiens and the preparation of the main camp are coming now for the Montreal. We expect over 16 players are going to be at this camp. Many are already inside of this rookie camp are going to join the main camp for the head coach, Martin Saint-Louis. We know not many big news around the league. The only big news happening is yesterday when Mike Babcock resigned as a head coach for the Columbus Blue Jackets. We got a little bit more information on the social media. What happening a little bit. John Davidson, the president of the Columbus Blue Jackets, talked about that situation. Not much about the general manager, but again, this is a situation happening for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Pascal Vincent become the new head coach of the Columbus Blue Jackets for the upcoming season, a little bit 3 weeks before the beginning of the season. I try to pick it up everything here, guys, to be sure we are properly ready. And again, I'm going to do a little bit live streaming, play-by-play. And, it's a very quiet afternoon, of course. And the only thing I would say to you, my only experience of during the weekend of this showcase, guys, is this live streaming from the Montreal Canadiens and maybe for the Buffalo Sabres. It's so dark in Buffalo. They need something to help him better. Anyhow, Joshua Roy playing on the right wing for the Montreal Canadiens with Owen Beck. And then the winning the face-off is winning for the Montreal Canadiens. Beck pushing the pipe by Trudeau. We have some kind of confusion already in the beginning of the show. The confusing between the goaltender of the Ottawa Senators and the defenseman. And that created an opportunity for the Montreal Canadiens, but fortunately for the goaltender, he found a way to go back at the puck on himself, on his body, and make a save in front of the Montreal Canadiens. Face off for the left side of the goaltender of the Ottawa Senators. Montreal recover the puck, bring the puck is blank. Set up now by Mailloux. Lose the puck, recovery now by Farrell. Farrell maybe have Ray Backer. Because both numbers were finished by 4. Roy dumped the puck at the left corner of the goaltender of Ottawa Senators. Recovery by the Ottawa. Pressure by the Montreal Canadiens. And finally, Ottawa is going to set up the breakout. Looks like Trudeau loses his edge. Great passing by the Montreal, but intercept by the defenseman of Ottawa Senators where possible and icing. Play the goalie on the Montreal, play a puck. Trudeau recovery puck, go DD, and go to recovery by the Montreal Canadiens who won't get out of the zone. Trudeau now with the puck, lob the puck all around the Montreal the board behind the goaltender. First one to get is Montreal Canadiens. Second line for the Montreal is on the ice right now. Julien Weissman-Vizna is in the house. Dan Asham is in the house. Both thanks to be with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. I'm going to do a live streaming during this game. Montreal, the defenseman, is pretty good. If you look about their roster, this is kind of the roster we expect to be with the Laval Rocket. First pairing, Ray Backer and Trudeau. Honestly, Ray Backer is going to return in Cloudon. But Strobel and Mailloux played together. This is a pairing defenseman we're going to see in the future with the Montreal Canadiens. A very bad play by Strobel right there. Pass the puck to Mailloux. Mailloux pass the puck to opposite corner, the right corner, the defenseman of the Ottawa Senators. Pushing by now by the Montreal Canadiens, and finally Jean-François Hull requests new players, and everybody waiting for the puck. Both teams are going to send new players. Their third line send the beginning of this game. Ottawa, long stretch pass now, tips the puck in for the bench of Montreal Canadiens, pushing left, right. And now the puck stuck in the wall between the linesmen. Finally, Montreal going to find a way to recover the puck. Attacking, pass the puck and entrance zone to the left side to McKay, I believe. Don't play the puck by the Dufour. Return the puck to the defense to Mézard, I believe, or Mézac. Finally, the defenseman pairing for Montreal Canadiens is on the ice, Tourigny and Lino. Pass the puck the backside, shoot the puck. Black save, rebound the left side, intercept by the Ottawa Senators. Montreal find a way to get a puck recovery. And the left corner, we have a pressure by the Ottawa Senators. And Montreal Canadiens puck protection right there. We have a battle of 4 players on the left corner of the goalie of the Ottawa. And Montreal find a way to get a puck back. We have right now bring the puck at the blind. Looking now, shoot the puck, intercept by the defenseman Ottawa Senators. Rebound. And the Montreal keep the puck deep zone. Now we have a battle with Randy McKee. McKee holds the puck, fire puck one timer on the defenseman. Save by the goaltender Ottawa. The puck bouncing back. A broken stick for Montreal Canadiens. Recovered by Ray Backer. Parker Jones back on the ice. So now pressure the 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens. Deep zone intercept by Ray Backer. Return the puck all the way back behind the goaltender Ottawa Senators. Pressure now, and the puck go outside the zone. Recovered by Ray Backer. Ray Backer change the direction of the puck. Bring to Backer. John loses the puck. Finally, great cap control by Ray Backer to push the puck back on defensive zone. Montreal have a really good start at the beginning of this game. Pressure. Back, control the puck right now. Pass the puck to the blue line. Trudeau scanning. Now shoot the puck. Saved by the goaltender. The puck bouncing back to Ray Backer. Ray Backer looking back. Return the puck to Trudeau. Trudeau, second chance right now. Looking on the right side. Change the direction. Put the puck behind the goaltender. Go back in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Saved by the goaltender Ottawa. Recovered by Montreal Canadiens. They're all the way around Ottawa. Ray Backer make a big mistake. A turnover by Ottawa Senators. Shoot the puck. Saved by Zunar. And no chance. This is a mistake by Ray Backer. After he tried to go around, but saved by the goaltender Spooner. Spooner is a goalie invite to the Montreal Canadiens, number 70. RJ Calabo knocked the door. Who is the goal for the Habs is Spooner. Spunar, undrafted players, invite to the camp. The buck go behind the net. Montreal win the face-off. Go to get out of zone. We have Owen Beck, Joshua Roy, and then Farrell played together first line. Right now Beck with the puck, dump the puck on the side, pressure by Joshua Roy, and finally Ottawa is going to get out of the zone. Check by Mailloux. Go Spinal return the puck to the right side to Owen Beck. Beck return the puck behind the net to Mailloux. Now Mailloux turn around, keep control the puck, lob the puck neutral zone to Joshua Roy, back to Owen Beck, a little bit too far, but recovered by Beck anyway at the red line. Lob the puck on offensive zone of the Ottawa, and then the Ottawa going to recover to get out the zone. And looking out, pressure by Joshua Roy, intercept by the defenseman of Ottawa, dump the puck on the right side, goaltender Spinard. First one to get there, I believe, is Strobel back again to Mailloux. Mailloux now behind the nets. Wait for the second line for the Montreal jumping on the ice. Strobel right now pass the puck to Mailloux. Mailloux keep the puck a little bit more. Pass a long stretch pass. Keep tip by Farrell behind the goaltender of the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa set up their breakout with some kind of pressure, but Montreal Canadiens a little bit confusing from Ottawa Senators in the beginning of this game. We just crossed 5 minutes already played during the first period between Ottawa and the Montreal Canadiens. Now Montreal get out of the zone, cross the blue lines, coming to the red line, hold the puck, pass the puck now to we have a player from Montreal. It's I don't know. I don't exactly sure. Shoot the puck right there. Safe out Ottawa Senators, rebound on the right side, a battle behind the net between both players. Finally, nothing happening. We know Simoneau is not in the lineup tonight with Roddy Kidney and Guindon are out of the lineup tonight. Love my ad, but every year for 25 years so small and the forwards. You're absolutely right about this. Mr. Nicolas from Chicago Bear is on the break. Error de Rebecca, I agree with you. And we have a penalty, guys, for the Ottawa Senators. Another first power play for the Montreal Canadiens. And they send Owen Beck with Trudeau at the point. We have look like Farrell maybe there. We see Joshua Roy is there too. Roy won get the puck back to Trudeau. Trudeau set up now. Return the puck now to Farrell. Farrell to the board. Return the puck to Trudeau. Trudeau set up now. Looking now. Trudeau qui contrôle le puck. The pressure par Ottawa Senators. Trudeau finally loses his puck. And going to be the first icing by Ottawa Senators. Spinner return the puck quickly to Farrell. Farrell to the blue line. Cross the red line. Keep control the stick and glane. Now Farrell tries to go around and it cannot go through the big monster of the Ottawa Senators defenseman. And now get some time, dump the puck all the way behind the goaltender Spinner. And now waiting for the puck, bring the puck behind the goaltender Trudeau, I believe. And here we go. We are reset now for the Montreal Canadiens. Cross the blue line, down the puck back, and then a pressure for the Montreal. Attacking now, entry zone, pass the puck to back to opposite corner, back to Mailloux. Mailloux now keep control of the puck to the board. Help with Farrell. Farrell to Trudeau. Trudeau to Beck. Beck now drop the puck back to Farrell. Farrell to Trudeau. To Farrell to the blue line. Farrell looking now. Now shoot the puck in front of the net. Beck tried the tip. No chance. Go back to Mailloux. Mailloux to Beck behind the goaltender. Beck changes direction. Looking now for Farrell. We have a pressure for Ottawa Senators. And now the puck is in the corner where battle are 3-4 players. Farrell, Beck, Roy is on the corner. Another cross. Another player, Montreal, fought in the right corner, but Mailloux find a way to get a puck back again to Farrell. Farrell find a puck, hit the stick of the Ottawa Senators and out of the play. And it was going to be a whistle, and that would be the end of the first power play for the Montreal Canadiens. Unit number 1, Roy looked like a little bit more pain after he got a cross-checking in the corner. Farrell, Beck, and Roy play on power play number 1. Commander Bedard, RDS increment Julien apprécié Bedard with a hat-trick on Saturday. What a great game for Nick about Bedard. Anyhow, unit number 2 now for Montreal Canadiens. We're still on the power play, by the way, for 20 seconds. Another icing for the Ottawa Senators. The puck go back all the way back to Montreal Canadiens goaltender. I'm going to reset Rebecca behind the net. Pass the puck to the outside. Not a very good pass, but anyway, Rebecca recovery puck. Pass the puck on the backhand. Recovered by Guindon, believe. Go behind the net right now. The goaltender Ottawa Senators intercept the puck. Bring the puck in the corner. Making intercept. We have now even strength for both teams. Montreal hold the puck back to Rebecca. Rebecca shoot the puck in front of the net. Tips the puck bouncing back in the left corner. But they look like we have a whistle. We're going to reset now on the right side of the goaltender of the Ottawa Senators. Thanks again for joining us. Guys, this is the last game of the Montreal Canadiens prospect, and then the Montreal going to go returning in Montreal after the game. Thanks so much, Dan. Our friend, good player, Philippe Mézard. Yes, he's a good player, for sure. Mézard play on the second line with Novak and Jacky today. Now the puck go behind the right corner. We have a whistle after icing from the Ottawa Senators. That's what we got so far. Still 0-0 between both teams. In the beginning, we play over like almost 8 minutes. Montreal really dominate that game. Unfortunately, did not take advantage of the opportunity to score on the power play now. The 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens. On that 4 line is Dufour is on the ice right now with Smilanic. Should be the 4 line, by the way. Anyhow, the puck go all the way back on the offensive zone of the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender of Spinard. Spinard passes the puck to Leonard. Another bad play between the defenseman, communication, and the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know what's going on with the zoom of the camera, guys, of this game, but it was not easy. Go back now for Montreal Canadiens. Bring puck the opposite side. Shoot the puck, black shot for Ottawa Center. Turn around and get out of the zone. Intercept par Montreal Canadiens. Montreal is a little bit more faster and act a little bit better. Now, don't put the puck behind goaltender outside the wall. Intercept par le goalie. Give the puck to the left defenseman. Try the puck outside the zone. Finally, is controlling par the forward en neutral zone. Intercept par Montreal en offensive zone. Attacking on Montreal. Possible 2-1. Shoot the puck and miss the net completely. Pinch par the Montreal Canadiens. Keep the puck in the zone by Rebacker. And now the puck go back to opposite side. And Ottawa is going to get out of the zone. Cross the blue lines. Coming to the red line. Now in entry zone. Intercept by I think it was Trudeau. Great play, got control by Trudeau. The go back by the Rebacker, pass the puck to Backer. John, turn around by the Montreal. Shoot by Ottawa in front of the net and missed the net completely. Recovered by the Montreal. Go DD. A little bit too far for Rebacker or MEILLEUR. And they go back behind the net. It was Backer Jones, by the way. Now, very bad play by the defenseman. Montreal Canadiens. Intercept by Ottawa Senators. Fire the puck. A black shot by the Montreal. The puck bouncing outside the zone. Now we have the puck in front of both teams. And front of both teams. Finally, Ottawa don't play the puck with new plus coming for the Ottawa Senators. And now Montreal going to reset their breakout. D. Long stretch pass dans notre zone. Tip pour the Montreal Canadiens. Puis intercept par Ottawa Senators. Turnover par the Montreal Canadiens. Create some kind of confusing for the Montreal in defensive zone. And now reset par Ottawa Senators. Bring the puck du blanc. Shoot the puck. Black shot in front of the net par the Montreal. One more chance for the Ottawa Senators. Control the puck at the blue line. Pushing in front of the net. We have some kind of penalty for interference, I believe, in front of the net for cross-checking. That will be the call. And Montreal Canadiens for the second time of the day are going to be on the power play. A little bit number 55 for Ottawa Senators. Cannot believe it. He got a cross-checking in front of the net. And that's what happened. RJ, thanks so much. The Devils beat the Boston Bruins 4-2 today. Here we go. Mr. Luciano Graziano, stop to say hi to us. Thanks so much, Luciano. Thanks again for joining us tonight. We appreciate a lot, some of you. Again, we don't expect too much people here. We're just hanging together. I just love to do live streaming and sit up. Now, Ottawa attacking now. Shoot a puck. His score. Wow. The Ottawa Senators, guys, after they lose the face off the Montreal Canadiens, and then they score the first goal of the game. Really bad play or action or reaction by Montreal Canadiens. See the replay. It's a dumping the puck, and it's like a play set by the Ottawa Senators and a shot over the right shoulder of the goaltender Spinard. And that will give the first goal of the game, guys. And Ottawa score and shouldn't did. For the Montreal Canadiens. And sometimes that's happening. We'll see if Montreal can respond about that. But again, this is not what we're looking for. Now, Trudeau's coming out the top shelf. Fire the puck one timer par Farrell. Or just Roy missed the net. The recovery back to Roy again. Shoot the puck, tip in front of the net. Another great play by Montreal, but he cannot put the puck in the net. Just Roy now with the puck. Pass the puck to Farrell, the back now to the wall. Back to Roy on the left side. Trudeau set up, fire puck, a black shot. One more time, rebound, recovery by Montreal. Trudeau to Farrell. Farrell now in the corner. Don't put the puck on the left side. Ottawa find a way to get a puck. A little bit hesitation by Trudeau in front of the net. But again, opportunity after opportunity for Montreal. But he don't take advantage of this power play to at least tie the game. Now back to Rebacker. Back now to McKay. McKay's control unit number 2 for Montreal Canadiens. Bring it puck behind the net a little bit too far. Now we have a puck in front of the net. Ottawa find a way to recover the puck. Dumping, and I see the puck. But we have the puck out of the play. I believe we're going to have a whistle. Ottawa, yeah. Nicolas de Gobi Bonneau. Welcome in the house, Nicolas. As-tu commencé l'école, toi, Nicolas? MEILLEUR is on the ice at this moment. And now we have, again, still a power play. Power play for the Montreal Canadiens for a couple more seconds. Now winning for the Montreal Canadiens face-off. Set up now to the board. Control the puck behind the goaltender. Try the puck behind, bring the puck behind the net. No chance. Ottawa's going to recover the puck and lob the puck all the way over the head of Logan Mailloux. And they're going to recovery for set up another breakout power play. Mailloux cross the blinds, coming to the red line. Long stretch pass the far side. Great play by Mailloux. Now controlling by the Montreal Canadiens in the corner. Pressure the left opposite corner. Montreal recover the puck, bring the puck to Mailloux. Mailloux now go deep back to Strobel, I believe. Go back to Mailloux. Now we have the puck goes stuck in the corner. And recovered by Montreal Canadiens a little bit too far. And finally, the puck will be out. And Mailloux cannot recover the puck before they cross the blue line. And Mailloux now turn around, turn over completely. 360, go back to opposite side. Go back to a little bit too far for the Montreal Canadiens. The puck stuck in the corner. We are now even strong, I believe. Here you go. We have 5 versus 5. Montreal for the second power play did not take advantage. I think in power play, Montreal is 1-12. Now the puck stuck in the zone by the Montreal Canadiens. Great play by Mailloux to keep the puck deep in the zone. Pressure by Montreal on the defensive zone of the Ottawa Senators. Finally, Ottawa is going to get out of the zone. Cross the red line right now. The puck bouncing from the bench of Montreal Canadiens. And the puck go all the way back behind the goaltender Montreal. Ottawa requests a new plus coming on the ice. Third pairing defenseman for the Montreal Canadiens. They will break out on our breakout. Mezak's coming out with a puck. Making turn around right away back and front in the bench of the Ottawa. Ottawa find a way to get a puck outside the zone. 2 body check by the Montreal Canadiens. And finally, the third one pushed the Ottawa Senator player falling. It took 3 times for the Montreal to get that player. So anyhow, the puck go behind the goaltender. Ottawa Senators pressure by Montreal, create a turnover. The puck go behind the net, and Montreal use the board to pass the puck all the way back at the blind. Tournier in front of the tip. Ottawa make a save. Rebound in the left corner. Great possible for great play by Miguel Tournier to see the player on the back door. And finally, the puck go outside the zone. And possibly we have another whistle. Yes, so the puck is out of the play. We're going to reset now with 6 minutes, 50 seconds to go remaining. Now, Ottawa played good. Salut, Yamo Vertanen. Welcome in the house. It's a little bit early for you. What is about maybe 10 o'clock p.m.? Hey, that's it. That's all. And I'll face off the left side of the goaltender of the Ottawa Senators. 6:50 to go remaining on the first period. Now, Ottawa win the face-off, get out of the zone. Check by the Montreal Canadiens. By Trudeau and Rebecca, recovered by Mezak, run the puck around the board, try the puck outside the zone to Dufour, change the direction, but recovered by Trudeau. Finally, the puck go outside the zone for the bench of Montreal, and Ottawa dumped the puck to Spurner and give the puck to Rebecca. Rebecca now behind the net, formation 1-2-2 for Ottawa Senator, and Montreal is going to set up their breakout. Skated by Rebecca. Now he look left and right and quick control the puck. Use the ball to pass the puck. Unfortunately, the puck go behind the goaltender. A really bad play by David Rebecca. Create an offside icing. This is not what you're looking for. Again, showcase about execution is not there. It's little. I don't know why. Again, this play, guys, is not supposed happening. It's not supposed happening. I don't know. It's never stay. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why Rebecca did that. Anyhow, Ottawa win the face-off now. Go on the left side and you recover by Trudeau. Trudeau find a way to put the puck outside the zone. Pass the puck to the left side. Recover by Montreal Canadiens. Attacking on the left corner. Make it hold the puck a little bit more. Back at the blue zone. Shoot the puck Rebecca. Save by the Ottawa. Rebound in front of the net. Rebound by again by Rebecca. Second time. Now the goaltender make a save. Rebecca tried to score his first goal as a member of the Montreal Canadiens. And 9 o'clock p.m. for Yamo. Crazy news last night about, Yamo is an hot seat. Yes, he is. It is. No, he's not. It's only the staff for the Laval Rocket American Hockey League, Yamo. Now Montreal win the face-off on the right side. Bring the puck deep back to Mailloux. Mailloux looking now after he got the puck Strobel. The puck bouncing back all the way back to Strobel. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Miss the net completely. The puck go back on the corner. Mailloux recover the puck and go now at the goal line. Put the puck in front of the net. Turn up on Montreal. Return the puck to Mailloux. Mailloux now back at the blind. Set up now by Mézard to Trudeau. Shoot the puck. Save by the Ottawa Senators. No rebound. This is the kind of line, guys, you're going to see with the Laval Rocket for upcoming. Other effect, Jacky is on the ice. You see defenseman Strobel, Mailloux, Mézard. 3 players going to play for the Laval Rocket for the upcoming season. Thanks to be with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'll be awesome. Face off on the right side of the goaltender of the Ottawa Senators, winning by the Ottawa Senators. But the puck is going to the corner. Montreal try to get a puck, recover the puck in the corner. We have a battle of 5 players right now. And then finally, Montreal find a way to get a puck and bring the puck on the bomber, but no chance. Ottawa's going to the back end, lob the puck in front of the bench on Montreal. Stubble is the first one to get it. Back to Meillieu. Meillieu looking now. Meillieu use the board, pass the puck to Montreal, cross the red line, into Jacky, I believe, or back return to the back door for Farrell. The puck go back behind the goaltender of the Ottawa. Joshua Roy is there. The first time for the Montreal look like is on the ice. Now recovery by Ottawa Senator going to set up their breakout. Great play by Meilleeuer to intercept the puck. And the puck is in front of bench Ottawa. Recovery by Montreal. Long search pass now to Joshua Roy by Stubble. So they hit now Owen Beck. Owen Beck go in the back door. Intercept the defenseman, the Ottawa. They go and set up the breakout. Pressure by Montreal. And finally the puck go outside the zone. And all the way back to Montreal, they set up the breakout, turn on by, not sure it's me, Zach. Anyhow, back again to Lanouan. Lanouan's coming. It was Tourigny, by the way. Go back to, to the board, use the puck all the way back behind the goaltender to one. Montreal find a way to get a puck protection to the board. Finally, Ottawa is going to tomber the puck. We just crossed a bit 5 minutes to go remaining on this first period. Ottawa took the lead 1-0 after a turnover. After Montreal lose a face-off on the PK and short-ended, Ottawa take the lead 1-0 for the first period. Anyhow, Montreal recovered the puck to the board on the defensive zone. Ottawa, for the many minutes, the first time on defensive zone, Montreal Canadiens. So at the beginning of this game, guys, Montreal dominate the game, but they don't dominate one play, the scoreboard. Now, Ottawa are now try to get a puck outside the zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Parker Jones coming now on the right side of the goaltender. Parker Jones uses his body to protect the puck. Shoot the puck to opposite corner. The puck go back to Tourigny. Shoot the puck hit the stick of the Ottawa Senators. They're going to get out, but really great play by the Montreal Canadiens to recover the puck, but lost his edge. And Ottawa Senators are now going to get out of the zone and losing the puck at the end. Great play by Montreal, keep the puck in the zone. By the Montreal on the left side of the goaltender, but Ottawa still the puck, going to recover and get out of the zone. Down the puck all the way back, possibly an icing. There'll be the call from the linesman and going to recovery all the way on the defensive zone of the Ottawa. François Pitt, là-bas, going to be a great team this year. Le Saints Canadien, c'est un géant. Oui, triple W, it's Parker Jones. Spooner is between the pipe, François Spooner. Player invite for the Montreal Canadiens as the third goaltender for Montreal. Another icing, guys, from the Ottawa Senators. 3 minutes to go remaining, guys, for the beginning of this first period. Ottawa 1, Montreal 0. But honestly, it's more advantage Montreal since the beginning of this game. Trudeau, Rebecca is on the ice with Trudeau for the face-off. François Laval is going to be, I'm not sure they will be a great team because they're going to be really, really young. But they're going to be fun to watching. Over 14 prospects from Montreal are going to be there. Now go back on the left side, recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. For now, on the left side, attacking now. Hold the puck real bit, bring the puck to the left corner. Montreal control at the back door. Wrap up, save by Ottawa. They will go back to a Rebecca, return the puck behind the goaltender. Set up now by Mézard, believe, return the puck again. Cycling Montreal from behind the net. Montreal keep control the puck, bring the puck in front of the net. No chance. Ottawa going to recover the puck and use the board to get out of the zone. And going to recover by Montreal on defensive zone. Long stretch pass by Montreal. Attacking now on the left side. Fire puck, save by the goaltender. No rebound. Going to reset on the left side of the goaltender. It was a shot from 68, Rally Kidney. 86, I apologize. Rally Kidney, number 86. Spooner, yeah, it is. Thanks again, everybody. Don't forget, we're going to be live until the end of this game. But remember, guys, tonight, 9 o'clock, we are back live talking about Montreal Canadiens for the recap of the weekend. Putting the puck behind the goaltender by Meilleeuer. The puck go back to the board. Now, Ottawa Senators set up their breakout. They go hiding behind the goaltender of Ottawa. They go deep behind the net. Pressure by Montreal. No chance. And Ottawa is going to get out zone. A great play right there. Attacking on the right side. Meilleeuer intercept the puck. Go behind the net by Ottawa Senators. Chasing it up Ottawa. Use the board. and they bring the puck in the corner. Montreal try to get the recovery puck, go behind the net, pressure now by Ottawa. Bring the puck on the left corner by Montreal, try to get the puck outside zone, no chance. Pinch by Ottawa, the puck stuck on the wall. And finally, Montreal find a way to get the puck back. Transition now, attacking the right side, hold the puck by Jacky, bring the puck at the left corner. Now Montreal shoot the puck, Ottawa make a save, recovery by Ottawa is going to use the ball to get a puck, but intercept by Montreal, don't play the puck again behind the goaltender. MEILLEUR is the first one, recovery puck, go behind the goaltender, bring the puck in front of the net, and Ottawa goaltender make another save to create a whistle by the referee. I'm going to reset now on the other side. A bit more, MEILLEUR is more involved with the offensive zone of the game. Really creative about that. This is one strength of his game since the beginning of this tournament. MEILLEUR played the 3 game, by the way. I really like it. Now the first line for the Montreal Canadiens on the ice, Beck, Roy, and Farrell, with a third pairing on the Montreal, Tourigny. The puck stuck in the corner. Go behind the net of Ottawa. We have now a little bit 1 minute to go remaining on this first period. Ottawa now try to get a puck outside the zone. Tip by the Montreal, no chance. Ottawa attacking now, push the puck to Spinard. Spinard hit the puck, back the puck to Tourigny. Pushing by Ottawa Senators, recovery behind the net by Beck. Beck, another big check by Ottawa. Ottawa already physical. Again, Montreal Canadiens, again, a small player for Montreal. Now Joshua hold the puck on the left side. Try to use his speed to bring in front of the net. A great play by Ottawa to read the play and anticipate, and then steal the puck. The puck go returning by the Montreal Canadiens in neutral zone. Go to recovery, go to set up. Beck now turn around, lose his puck one more time. Recovery by Ottawa Senators, attacking now, fire puck. Spinner make a save, no rebound. No one Beck, and not the same Owen Beck we saw last year. Create turnover, make mistake. He tried one more step to make a second lane, and it's too much. Try to maybe complicate more his game to anything else. But it's just so happening. A face-off now for Rare. A face-off on the territory of Montreal Canadiens in the beginning of the game. On the right side, now we have Mizak, a face to Burbridge or something like this. I'm not sure. It's a goalie academy, yes. Why is Ottawa sitting almost everybody? Nicholas? I don't know, guys. We have a commercial on YouTube channel. Anyhow, bring the puck behind the goaltender, pass the puck to the board, and recovery behind the net by the Montreal Canadiens, going to set up the zone with 20 seconds. Shoot the puck, missed the net barely, recovery at the line, 20 seconds to go remaining this game. Ottawa shoot the puck again, returning to opposite corner. We have pressure, pinch by Ottawa Senators, shoot the puck to the right corner. Now the puck stuck on the left side of the spinner. Battle behind the net. Now 8 by the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to have a whistle. I don't know, it will be the end of this period or not, but that's happening. Yes, it looks like this period is over, and we're going to go to the first intermission of the game between both teams. We're going to returning in the next 15 minutes after the Zamboni complete and clear and clean the ice at the Sabres facility. Game number 3 for the Montreal Canadiens, guys. This is the last game for Montreal before they're returning for to Montreal. Montreal lost the first game against the Sabres 6-3, won Saturday by the score 4-1, and now they're losing after one period, a score of 1-0. I honestly, the only place they don't lead Montreal is honestly on the scoreboard. Other, they completely dominate. Fiesler is the first goal of the game. Fiesler, assisted by Touré and Daou at 9:59, the only goal from the Ottawa Senators. To finish, Melanin, I'm not sure, Yamo. Honestly, I did not look the roster for Ottawa Senators. I would be shocked if it's him, Yamo. I don't see him like Melanin. I remember seeing him last year, but I don't think so. Look like Nicholas said, yes, our forward getting out. Marcel Farrell is weak as the forward. About that. Why is Ottawa sitting amongst everybody? Well, they tried the turnover right. Montreal did not dress Henneman today for this game. Simoneau is out for this game. Guindon is out, I believe. Luc Laverson for Lance Gardien, welcome aboard. Claude Richard, welcome aboard. And we appreciate Rudolph, coach, you are putting an overtime. An overtime. Yes, have a night shift, Rudolph. Ça semblerait comme ça, mon triple W. I feel like Montreal going to recover after that. Mary Lennon, I think, is played at least some game. He played last year with Ottawa. Yeah, it's Levy, Mary Lennon. That's the name of the players we're talking about. Look, the Montreal are really dominate the first period. Look, not the score is 1-0 after a turnover, after a mistake at the face-off, but puck possession, controlling. It was really, really good player for Montreal Canadiens. Ottawa was not really strong on the players there, but you know, overall, Montreal really dominated the first period, in my opinion. Randy Walkman knocked the door. Spinner from the WHL, yes. I think what would make it the big club this year, I like him. Julien, yeah, I don't think so. I don't see, guys, any player right now for the Montreal Canadiens are going to be with the Montreal Canadiens roster at the beginning of the season. I don't see any one of them. Beck will be returning at OHL. Ray Barker is going to be at Cloden. And everybody else going to start to Laval, and some of them maybe go to 12. Yeah, you have no spot in Laval. It's really a log jam over there too. So don't expect any prospect from Montreal to be a part of the show. We'll see how it goes. A bad start again. Yeah, we know what they did, Yamo, for the last couple of years. They've been in the good at the beginning of the season. But I really like what they got, Yamo. You know, Chick run now the beginning season. Sanderson, new contract. You have Shabbat. And Norris is back, recovery for his problem in injury last year. And then they got Tarasenko over the Brinkat. Ottawa's not a bad team. A lot of young prospect, and Laval is a great thing. Yeah, this is where the turnover we said, right? We expect them to be all together, and that's what they got. 14 of them, and 10 of them are going to be the first year experience, like Jared Davidson, Riley Kidney, Joshua Hua, Stubble, Mayu, many other will be on the first one. A couple of days ago, they played young guy, Yamo. They play a very good period. I agree with you. Roy played, yes, he played in the first line. Look with Beck and Farrell. They coach, I respect your opinion. No, the problem, Julien, is not against you. I just don't see right now with if you think they have already 14 forward, including Ilonen, before you see any other prospect, you have 9 defensemen without Mayu and Rebecca. It's just not spot. And you have already 3 goaltender, 4 with Primo. So need at least 1 or 2 years in Laval, Francois. Yes, I think, a good solid year in Laval, and then we're going to see what he look like. Open spot for the Montreal Canadiens. But on the flip side, if Roy can improve his skating and a great year in Laval, Roy is going to be in the one name is going to be in this, maybe to open a spot for him next season, a battle for the spot and the training camp, main camp next year in 2024 for the Montreal Canadiens as a forward. Maybe Montreal is going to have open spot, and then player like Eneman, Roy, and Owen Beck are going to fight for the spot for sure. Thanks so much to the Habs. The concerns part is going to work with Mayu on the phone about that. What Mayu for sure, Laval. Yep, not bad coach. Jack, it's really like you watch Novak, you watch Jacky, those players are not ready to play at that caliber of hockey. Jacques is going to be returning OHL. This another player need to be in the OHL, have a great year, get confidence, get his grits, play with intensity, go get 30 goals, 60 points, a couple of fights during the season. Big now become could become a great power forward winger, and the future for Montreal if he reach his potential, and we don't know yet his ceiling. So he grow, he get another 2-3 inches during summer. This is a player Montreal is going to really pay attention for the next couple of years. Okay, so maybe Emil and Eman. A very quiet game for Eman first game, but I'm not worried about that. The problem behind that, Julien, is you have no spot. If you do that, Sakaski or RHP are going to be sent down. This is a problem. So they have to have an amazing main camp and dominate and prove they deserve to be there. I don't see why the Montreal are going to returning Sakaski or RHP to keep Eman. I don't see that. Unfortunately, too many players. They're not going to send a player on the waiver like Elenon or any veteran player they have. It's just, I don't see that right now. Steve G. Thanks so much, Steve G. I appreciate a lot for comments. So we go back to what shot. Yes, he's going to be back with Peterborough Pete's for upcoming season. Beck is not NHL caliber. Well, it's we don't know yet. It's you cannot decide right away like this is caliber. He's going to be. I disagree with you about that. I don't say he's going to make the NHL. It's still too early to decide a player 19 years old, 18 years old is going to make NHL. You know what I mean? Like they had the top best defensemen, best players like Bellard, Fantelli. That's easy. But Beck, a 33 overall pick, you don't know how he's going to develop, how he's going to be in NHL. And we're going to see, if you look Brennan Point, when he play 5'10", and play first year in American and hockey professional, you did not know how he's going to become who he is today. You never know how you're going to get there. I would say never give up on the players under 23 years old. Thompson, Terry, two players like everybody never thought they're going to turn around to be that kind of player. So I would say just wait for the Montreal Canadiens to select. Thanks so much, C. I appreciate a lot. Keep see this report about Price, a contract and been a trade. Which team would be crazy enough to do that? I make a video today about that, about Carey Price. I'm a bit concerned about this. I don't know why this coming from. I know Pierre Lebrun talk about this, but if they do this, that make Montreal Canadiens with $4.6 million over cap. Example, if they trade Carey Price. So Price is out of the picture. They have $4.6 million over cap. They have to figure out something after that. 1.8 this Smith. They still have $2.8 million to get out of their salary cap. If they do that, I think right now after that, Hughes is going to be his hands tied up to do any flexibility about salary cap. I think this is going to be a very bad move. From my opinion, at least I missed something. I would prefer Montreal wait next year because right now they pay the contract for Jeff Petrie. They pay one more year for Joel Edmondson. I don't know why this coming from Pierre Lebrun expect Montreal to make a mega trade for Carey Price. I don't see this. I look about fun teams. Guys, you have 14 teams in NHL. 14 teams right now are over cap. On the 14 team, I think you have 9 teams have a same situation with Montreal Canadiens, a long-term injury reserve. Example like Toronto are over cap with Murray and Marzin on the long term. Colorado, Lantagog, Vegas, Max Stone, right? Florida, Eggblad, Montour. So they open up. They're going to be fine because those players, when the season starts, they put them on a long term. After that, they have 8 teams. They are under $1 million salary cap. So we have 22 teams right now are right now and the really tie up with the salary cap. The make a move is not easy. To talk about 60% of the league team with salary cap problem. Now, what kind of team can get Carey Price? But exactly what exactly what Vegas did last year with the fact they want to drop the salary cap, like they trade that enough, they remove $5.5 million, and then they add Weber on the long-term injury reserve that open up another $8 million on the salary cap. That's what the fact they can put everybody on their list, everything like this. So a team already tied up with salary cap could have Carey Price. The problem is you have to pay Carey Price for the next 3 years. Montreal, the benefit, if ever they do that, for me, they can get a first-round pick in return. They'll open up some kind of, for the next 3 years, no problem with their Carey Price on long term. But again, they are tied up them to be under salary cap. So it all depends how you see that. Nicholas Roy has probably been the best forward along with Isaac for the 3 games. I agree with you. Coach, are you happy with the Habs goaltender future? It's very hard, right? When you know this better to anybody here about the goaltender. You never know at 22, 23, 24, they're going to turn. I really like Tobey. We'll see now what Miller is going to do. Fuller projection is looking good. We'll see him this year with the Boston College. But, we don't have no guarantees going to be a goaltender number 1 yet for the Montreal Canadiens. But 1 year ago, we don't have anybody. We have Poulin, Verbedik. Now we have a little bit more name around, and we don't talk about the goaltender guys of the Russia play in the MHL. Volonskin, I believe it is his last name. You're welcome, Julien. We miss you, Julien. Hopefully doing well. Thanks to stop by today. WST like the goaltender. Eden, okay. And for it, fifth round got asked Rebecca. Would have liked to see Tobes back in the net for this game. I thought he was good, but not left alone at the first game. Yeah, it will be interesting to see him. He's going to have a chance to play with Laval Rocket. He just want to give an opportunity for the kids, Spurnar, to play a game. They've been with the team for a couple of days, so I think that's the reason behind that. And give him an exposure. Who knows, another team could get Spurnar to play somewhere. On the flip side, I would say to you, Francois, is the biggest challenge for Tobes, for Jacob, is really to starting to sharing the net. For the last 3 years with Ohio State, like he was 95% all the time between the pipes. He never know what is a backup number 2. He don't know what to do and sit on the bench. It's a really game. So will be interesting what happening to him for the upcoming season. It's going to be really. I'm looking forward the battle of the spot now. Primo really have a goaltender can compete to keep his spot or not for the upcoming season with the Laval Rocket. Talking about the new goaltender for Montreal. I tried to get at there you go. Dove was swinging a lot. I have a hard time tracking the puck. Spunar, Spunar. They will remind me of Jack Campbell all over the place. Conor Miller look calm, solid positioning. I coach, I don't see if he will get rid of the 10.5 of the 5 million. They will have 600 under the cap. Yet nothing. You're not taking the 10 off of the cap. No, they are over $4 million with carry price, right? So that's the point behind that. I don't know, Sean, if I read you well or not. So, Sean, if you look about the salary cap, right, of the Montreal Canadiens, Montreal Canadiens are at $88 million right now. 88.2. They have minus $4 million over cap. So when they're going to put the contract of carry price on the long term, that open up now $5.7 million open up. We are now starting the second period for the Montreal Canadiens. Go back on the left side, control the puck, pass the puck on the right side, shoot the puck in front of the net, Spinner. Spinner make a save, the puck bouncing back on the corner, recovery by Montreal, going to get out of the zone, the puck bouncing in front of the bench of the Ottawa. Montreal right now lose the puck because the broken stick by the Montreal. Turn around right there, the puck going back in the neutral zone, all the way back on the right corner of the goaltender. No icing, and going to Ottawa, going to recovery, long stretch pass. Go back now on the right side of the goaltender, pass the puck to opposite corner. Set up now for the Montreal, get out of the zone, try to go through the defenseman, but Ottawa find a way to get back at the pocket behind the goaltender of Spinner. Spinner play the puck around the board, intercept by Ottawa, bring the puck behind goaltender. Montreal went out, try to get it outside the zone, and pass the puck to no Mac, I believe, and Montreal going to get a zone, attacking now by Mézard. Mézard's controlling now, pass the puck to the left side. Montreal shoot the puck, safe for the goaltender, no rebound. We're going to get that puck over there. Peter, back in the house. Thanks to be with us. Right? My great period, first period, Peter, for the Montreal Canadiens. The only thing they don't do is take the lead. You like Sarkowski? Yep. Again, they have get rid of Armel by miracle. I think Price is dismissed for Pinto. Become possible. Yeah. We'll be interesting with that one. Montreal went out to the side, shoot a puck, save, make miss the net by I don't know who it was. And I'll go back behind the goaltender. Montreal control the puck right now. Montreal shoot the puck, save for the goaltender. The puck bouncing back on the right side. Ottawa get out of the zone. Great stick by the Montreal Canadiens neutral zone by the defenseman MEILLEUR, I believe. Going to recover the puck, go Didi, reset. Montreal now on transition, cross the red line. Mézard go left side. Now Mézard try to get the puck around the board, hit by the Montreal Canadiens defenseman. And the puck stuck on the wall. Jaden Starbolt battle for the puck with Mézard. The puck outside the play. That's it. That's all. We have now some kind of pushing right away back. And that's it. That's all. The Jack Iron out. To the right side, and that's it. For the first time, the Jacky, Florent Jacky went out with one glove and hit at the last. But we'll see. We don't have the replay. We don't know what's going to happening about that one. Jensen to look like spending money. Yeah. We see the call of that one. In order to put Price to help the cap, he has to be in the line up first there. If no transfer, they put young fellas down to the day or use Price or the trade him, same amount left. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sean, about that. It's just a question if they put before the season start or after the season start. Montreal Canadiens going to be on peaking on that one, I'm pretty sure. I don't consider this as a fight on that one over there, but we'll see. Cash Montreal have the smash, bro. Don't forget, guys, every Sunday night and Wednesday night, we do a show about the Montreal Canadiens. Power play Ottawa with 17:54 to go remaining. Back winning par Ottawa Senators. Hold the puck now. Bring it back to the blue line. Turn the puck to the corner. Ottawa on the right side. Bring it back to the D now. Fire puck. Black shot by Spooner. The puck go back on left corner. Recovery par Ottawa Senators. Coming now to the board. Keep control the puck. Lose his edge. Lose the puck at the same time. Montreal icing the puck. Will be interesting who is on the ice. I don't know. It's it's on the ice. Is it Parker Jones on the ice? Look like Parker Jones is on the ice with Mizak. Mizak now Ottawa control the puck on the right corner. So they show the puck on the left. Intercept par Montreal. Great play, I believe, is Trudeau or Stubble. And finally, icing par Montreal all the way to the goaltender. And recovery by Ottawa. They're going to set up the breakout on the power play. Cross the blue line, draw the puck back, set up by number 78, and pass the puck to the D. Entering zone complete by Ottawa, bring it back to the blue line. Now we have a battle D to D. Set up now. Jones is on the top. Now the player for Ottawa bring it back to the blue line. Go D to D again. Coming to the top on the back door. Lose the puck barely. The Montreal put some pressure. Ottawa find a way to get puck on the wall. Recovering up Ottawa. Keep the puck at the goal line. Send the puck all the way back at the blind. Go again by D to D on the top circles. Coming to the dots. Looking. Turn around. Change the direction. Bring the puck back at the blind. Set up Ottawa. Shoot the puck in front of the traffic and miss the net. The puck bouncing back on the left side. Pinch it by the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around. Now the puck stuck in the corner. The puck is intercepted by Ottawa. Recovery finally by Montreal. Use the glass to dump in the puck and icing the puck. Going to have new players coming from the Montreal Canadiens. One of them, I believe, is Smilanic, but I'm not sure. Anyhow, recovery by Ottawa Senators. Slap again a breakout on power play. Control the puck at the red line. Kick out the puck on the left side. Entrée zone. Down the puck begun to the Spooner. Spooner play the puck right away back over there. Bring the puck to the board. Intercept Ottawa but outside the zone. Going to recovery by the number 98. Is that Victor Mété? Just kidding. Go back now, Ottawa, down the puck behind the net. Winning by Ottawa to recover the puck. Bring the puck in front of the net. Nobody there. One-timer saved by Spooner. And puck go back on the right side. Bad execution by Montreal Canadiens. But set up by Montreal. Down play the puck. Possibly icing. Offside by the Montreal Canadiens. Going to reset now at the blue line. How many points do you think Jose will score in the new season? I'm looking for 30 or 40. You can see right now can you see Logan Mailloux on that play where he did not read the play, never awareness about to checking around him who is coming in front of the net. That's what I'm talking about. What Logan Mailloux, it's a game decision. It's about anticipation, read the play, and pay attention about the other players on the ice. Mailloux was completely looking right now behind the goaltender with the Trudeau with the puck. Anyhow, just went to the puck, shoot the puck, miss the net completely. The puck bouncing back outside the zone and go all the way in defensive zone. We have now even strength for the Montreal Canadiens. They killed the power play of Ottawa. Montreal set up, bring the puck now down the side in front of the net, in front of the bench of Montreal, a little bit too far. Recovery by the Ottawa Senators, going to go D to D. Go behind the net by Ottawa, bring the puck in the neutral zone, intercept by Mailloux, believe. Recovery by Montreal, dumping the puck to opposite side. Ottawa intercept, long stretch pass attacking now. Great play defensively by Mailloux, I believe. Go to reset, long stretch pass now to back attacking, kick out the puck to 38, I think is, I don't know if it's 38, is it 38? I don't know. Anyhow, recovery by Ottawa, going to get out of zone, cross the red line. Now looking, don't play the puck at the right side. Spooner play the puck, bring the puck to back end, intercept at the right corner. Montreal going to set up outside the zone, and that's it. A long stretch pass now. Very bad play, bad pass by the Montreal. I think it's McKay. Completely missed the puck. Recovery by Ottawa, coming the right side, control the puck around. Pressure by the Ottawa, bring the puck in front of the net. Nobody there. The puck go outside the zone, chase it by Mailloux. By Rebecca, recovery by Montreal, not chance to keep the puck. Ottawa's going to recover, use the backhand to get out of the zone, attacking out 3 versus 3. Joined by the rush by the Ottawa, shoot the puck and miss the net. The puck bouncing back to opposite corner. Montreal cannot get the puck out. Very bad play again by Montreal. Set up Ottawa, bring the puck in front of the net. Intercept by Montreal, going to get out of the zone. Pressure again, patch checking, great patch checking. Another turnover by Ottawa. Montreal, when Ottawa is a little bit better in the second period, their speed is a bit better. Anyhow, recovery now with a little bit 13-30 to go remaining second period, still 1-0. during this game. Tournier with the puck, bring the puck on the board. Ottawa pinch and bring the puck to opposite corner. The puck bouncing back to Montreal. They're going to hold in the puck and get out of the zone. They cross the blue lines, coming to red line, keep controlling the puck all the way back. Coming to the left side, bring the puck in the corner. We have offside the blue line for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to wait for that one. It was number 83, Smilanik, used his speed, but completely did not see his teammate cross the red line, the blue line before him. The one is going to line with the Nikushkin. He probably goes to bottom 6, CG. Allen Wash said McKenzie. That would be better if Dwayne play on the third line. That would be a great set for Montreal. We have a fight finally, guys. The buck drop, the glove drop right there. We have Mickey again, the big side over there. We have Mickey right now views the board. Fight with their way back over there. Mickey tried to get the whole. He's very tall, by the way, and Mickey right away back get knocked out on that one over there, and right side over there, and that's all. Here we go. The first fight about that one. Mickey was about 6 inches shorter at the player for Ottawa Senators. You're absolutely right about this, Francois. 6'7". Yes, he is a tall guy for Ottawa Senators. Very true, Julien. Mr. RDP is in the house. Welcome aboard. Face-off winning par le Montreal Canadiens, going to set up a D2D, lose the puck in the corner, recovery behind the net. Now going to set out by the Montreal Canadiens, pass the puck to the board. Now I think is a recovery by Mailloux. Mailloux get out of the zone, skating right now, control the puck, cross the blue lines, coming to the red line. Mailloux control the puck, went away back over there, lose the puck in last second, recovery by Joshua, not good enough to get the puck, and finally Ottawa get out of the zone. Mailloux on the back checking right there, way back over there, control the puck, and turn around for the Montreal Canadiens, but cannot keep the puck, chasing by Montreal, hold the puck to the board is Mailloux. Mailloux go all the way back at the goal line. Mailloux show some kind of offensive and now recovery behind the net by Montreal. Bring in front of his net, a fire puck, and big save with the glove. Just steal the defenseman about Montreal. I'm not sure if it's... I think it was Mailloux about that one over there, I believe. Rebecca. Spinner, RDP, Spinner. Go back now by Montreal Canadiens, turn around, and set up by the Montreal. Control the puck to the board, long stretch pass on defensive zone. The puck stuck in neutral zone right now. We have a battle to the board. We have 6 players right now. Join the party all together, and finally Ottawa find a way to get the puck back past DDD. Cross the puck at the zone, don't play puck on the left corner of the goaltender. The first one to get there is Trudeau. Trudeau battle for the puck, the bouncing back, Montreal get out of the zone. Great recovery by the Ottawa Senators. Can turn around and don't play the puck. They go behind the net. Spinner play the puck all the way back outside the zone. Recovery on the neutral zone. But Ottawa is going to reset. Montreal now. Try to get a puck, intercept in front of the bench. Montreal will now use the board. Like, you can see that play right there by the player from Montreal. This is what I'm talking about. Why to try to play a puck? Down the puck. That's it. That's why right there. Now attacking by Montreal Canadiens. On the back door, Farrell pass the puck on the side. Shoot the puck over the glove of the goaltender. Recovery by Ottawa. And going to dump the puck. Great pass for Montreal. Don't take advantage of this game, of this shot. You know, 5 guys twice your size. Go back, Montreal, shoot the puck in that back door. No chance for Farwell, miss it. And Montreal, 3 players behind it. Ottawa's coming. 4 versus 2 for Ottawa Senators coming. Shoot the puck. Miss the net outside the play. We'll go to recover on the right side. Joshua a little bit generous on that one. We go. We got the puck now on the left side of the Montreal Canadiens defensive zone. Montreal find a way to get a puck back on the winning the face-off. The puck go behind the net. I think it's Farrell. Farrell should the pressure. Montreal in the back door. So the puck outside the zone. And will be recovery by the Montreal on the right side. Lanoen pass the puck to the left. Don't pay by Farrell. I believe that Ottawa set up the puck in front of Joshua Watt. The reverse going to get it back. Beck is on the ice, and now Ottawa lose the puck completely. Recovery by Montreal, go DD, set up by Montreal, pass the puck to Roy, leave the puck to the board. Ottawa turn around, attack came up by Montreal, control the puck, but the puck in the right corner, but Ottawa set up the puck, intercept by the Montreal Canadiens, all the way back on defensive zone. The first one to get there is Tourigny. Tourigny went out, cross the blinds, coming to red line, skating very well. Coming offensive zone, the right side of goaltender. Tourigny shoot the puck, goalie, make a save, no rebound. We're going to reset now on the right side of the goaltender, left side of the goaltender. And that create a whistle. And we just crossed the halfway of the game. Only one goal so far since the beginning of this game. Look, go Habs go. Welcome to the house. I like the goal to Boston. It was like to get rested the most. Ta-ta. Is it my measure or is my play better? WST. 9,000 people was the game. Look, I will say to you, WST, the key behind that is more involved, more into the offensive. On that, the puck go out of the play anyway. Go to a set. But now does not play game. Dwayne is on a very short leash. And he hiccup is be sent down to American colleague. Logan look good today. Logan looking better for sure, Claude. Go back now on the right corner, trap the puck, and then Ottawa and Montreal battle for the puck. Montreal find a way to get the puck back. Hold the puck a little bit longer, shoot the puck, black shot by the glove, the goaltender. Ottawa is going to get back on the other side. Novak, a little bit more, I feel Novak better today, more involved in the game. He showed his 6'3" size for Novak. We know Novak came for the Ottawa Senators, so maybe that's the reason why he's maybe picking up more today. Now the puck bouncing back at the blind by Stobble. Stobble passed to Parker John. I believe shoot the puck and missed the save. Recovery by Ottawa at the board. Pressure by the Montreal Canadiens to the wall. Back in the blue line. Montreal taking out, coming out. Fire puck. And the but. Montreal Canadiens goal. Wow, what a great play by Riley Kidney. That's the reason. This is one of the best play by Kidney. We saw him so many times at the QM with the Akadzit Padders and Armada with Casino. What a great play. Pick out the puck to the board, turn around, and keep controlling the pucks, coming to the in front of the net, and a wrist shot, and the Ottawa Senators a bit too much deep in the crease, and Montreal Canadiens tied the game 1-1. Riley Kidney, his first goal for the Montreal Canadiens. What a great play by Kidney. We have to give credit on that one for sure. Yeah, it's just he cannot express. For me, we don't see him enough in consistency for me. The puck now behind the net. They set up now pressure. Ottawa Senator get out of the zone. Probably back up, protect the puck, use the board, pass the puck in the back end, lob the puck by Montreal Canadiens behind the back of Parker John, I believe. Recovery by the way by the Ottawa Senator. Pass the puck to opposite side. Pressure right now. Pinch by Rebacker. The puck bouncing with the hands. Recovery right away. Another check by Jacky, I believe, or McKay. No, 67 Dufour. No behind the net. Sometimes the pushing left and right. And Montreal get out of the zone. And Rebacker pass the puck to Dufour. Throw lob the puck behind the goaltender. New plus coming from the Montreal Canadiens. The goaltender lead the puck in the opposite corner. Pressure by Montreal. Keep the puck deep in the zone. Parker John is on the ice, I believe. And now pressure par Montreal, keep the puck in the zone. Go Dudy, set up now par Tourigny, attaqué now on the front net. Intercept par Ottawa Senators. Montreal recover the puck, change the direction by Mézak. And Mézak control the puck. We lose at the last second. Great play by Mézak, stick angling, but not good enough. Ottawa going to get out of the zone. The puck go behind Mézak. Mézak pass the puck to the right side. Montreal attacking now on the left side. 1-1. Shoot the puck. Miss the net barely over the glove. Recover by Montreal Canadiens. Now get out of the zone. Going to recovery. Going to set out the breakout. A long stretch pass right in the neutral zone. Pass the puck to the side. Montreal attacking now. Try the puck to Gitney. Is it Gitney? I'm not sure. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Finally, the Montreal Canadiens lose the puck last second for recovery on the right. Now they are at the goal line. Keep control the puck right away. Then finally, the puck bouncing back at Montreal. Don't put the puck to opposite corner behind the net of the goaltender. Pressure par Montreal Canadiens. Finally, Ottawa lost the puck. Intercept par Stoball in the blind. Stoball attacking on the right corner. Pass to MEILLEUR. Now fire puck. Black shot by Ottawa goaltender. No rebound in front of two players for Montreal Canadiens. And that's all. We have some kind of Stewart and then I don't know which one is it. Is it Jacky? Yeah, Jacky, I believe. And that's it. Jacky go penalty box. Number 96. Here we go. Power play again. This is not kind of penalty we're looking for. Jacky got a 2 minute right there after the whistle. Maybe, I don't know, but that's all. Face off now on the left side. Now Montreal take advantage. Montreal taking now. Great pass checking by Ottawa on the back end. Shoot the puck. Goaltender make a save. Rebound. We have pressure on Montreal Canadiens behind the net. Montreal another opportunity on the PK. So the great play to see that. And finally Ottawa's coming now. Cross the red line. Attacking on the right on the transition. On the back door alone. He's coming in the back door. At one timer shot. He missed an empty net. Ottawa Senators missed an empty net completely, guys. After the goaltender was beat, great play for Ottawa, but not good enough to take advantage of great opportunity. Anyhow, recovery from Montreal Canadiens, set up by Beck. Beck kick out the puck outside the zone, enough to get out. Ottawa have to reset their breakout, cross the red lines coming now. Hit by Montreal, completely missed by Beck, and the puck turn around on defensive zone. The goalie had to get out of the zone to play the puck and go back to the board. Now, new players coming for the Montreal Canadiens, attacking now by Ottawa Senators, hold the puck, win the puck around the board, pinch by Trudeau, they'll go back behind the goaltender at the blue line, intercept now by Ottawa, don't play the puck in the net, Montreal try to get the puck outside zone, finally they was successful enough to get the puck outside zone, turn around right now after the referee intercept the puck. What the heck is going on? Ottawa now with the puck attacking the front zone, putting the puck at the back door. The intercept by Montreal, long stretch pass, icing by MEILLEUR. We have less of 140 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. We know Montreal is 0-2 on power play. This is the second power play for Ottawa. Did not capitalize on the first power play. Attacking now by Ottawa Senators, the left side goaltender. We use the back door, no chance, recovery in the corner. We have the battle. Ottawa try to get the puck, keep the puck on the zone. And now we have a whistle. I don't know what is the call about that one. And we'll see what's happening. I agree with you about this, Nicholas. That was Ottawa best play so far. Beautiful. Yeah, Spinner magic, Francois. Spinner is good. So far looking good for the goalies. Who is in the net for Montreal? Spinner. We wait for the puck drop back. Yeah, some kind of conversation between referee. Look like you were Isaac. Spinall play for Portland Weather Hawks. Is a big goalie, 6'3", Czechia. Played 31 game last year, 261 goal against average with Portland. Like WFC said, he played in the WHL undrafted during the last NHL draft, 19 years old. Go back now behind the goaltender. Montreal try to get outside the zone. Finally, they did. Now come back again to that side. Don't play by Jacky. Don't play, and then the goaltender make a save. No rebound. We're going to a set now on the left side of the goaltender. It was not draft look. About him, Spooner. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Everybody stopped by for the Monday afternoon. We appreciate the face-off on the right side of the goaltender. Joshua went on the face-off, winning by the Ottawa Senators. The puck bouncing back, pinched by the Montreal Stubble. The puck go back to Mézard. Intercept now by Farrell. Return puck to Mézard. Mézard hold the puck a little bit longer. Mézard now try to get it back around. And the puck stuck behind the goaltender. Who makes some pressure right now with Farrell. And I'll turn one by Farrell, bring it back to Mézard behind the net. Back to Roy. What a great play by Montreal Canadiens. Roy could not capitalize, but what a great, smart play by Mézard to bring it back straight in the front of the net. And now recovered by Philippe Mézard anyway, attacking at the red line. Mézard now stick and going the puck left and right. Mézard shoot, bring the puck in front of the net. Recovered by Montreal Canadiens, shoot the puck to the opposite corner. Mézard going to recover, leave the puck to Mailloux, believe. No, Mézard, tried the puck to Mailloux. Mailloux looking now, fire puck. Saved by the goaltender. The puck bounces back and high seen the puck by Ottawa Senators behind the goaltender. And that's what we're going to get that call over there. We're going to reset away. Montreal show a little bit more intensity on the offensive zone. Great play by Rebacker. And then we got Montreal Canadiens, Roy, Farrell, and Mézard. Oh, he hit the post, guys. He did not hit the glove. He hit completely the post on that shot. Peter Mézard glare around. Yes, you're absolutely right. Is right now at 1:43 a.m. Sebastian, and Spinner between the pipe. It was not drafted, by the way, guys. He never been drafted. He's only 19 years old. About Spinner. Go back now defensive zone. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Set up now on the defensive contre le puck. Going the puck to the board by Trudeau. Trudeau looking out the right side, bringing the back door. Missed a position for Montreal on the back door, but a great chance by Trudeau. Anyhow, Ottawa don't play the puck at the Spinner. Spinner pass the puck to Rebacker. Change the direction right now. Contre le puck, bring it back to Trudeau. Trudeau right now, very bad play, guys. Trudeau and Rebacker on that one over there. And front of net, Rebacker completely forgot his guys. Woof. Not a good play for the Montreal Canadiens right now. The puck bouncing in front of the net. The defenseman, Rebacker, Trudeau, have some kind of problem right there. And now we have a whistle behind the net. Not whistle. Look like we have some kind of confusion between both players, Montreal Canadiens behind the net. Some pushing left and right. The 67 and Montreal Canadiens players. I don't know which one is it. Dufour. Is it? No, is it McKay again? Between McKay again involved with that pushing left and right. Yes. More physicality today on this game compared to the first two games for the Montreal Canadiens. McKay and Jacky are involved with fun pushing left and right. Wait for the puck drop on that side. We're going to play 4 versus 4 for the next 2 minutes with 2:38 to go remaining on this second period. Go back now outside zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Recovery for Ottawa going to set up a 1-1 after the goal of really Kidney to tie the game at the middle of the second period. Now Ottawa change the direction, hold the puck to over the side in front of Smilanic, and then Ottawa attacking. We have a 3 versus 2 on the left side, bring the puck behind, keep controlling the puck, wrap up on the right corner. Keep controlling par Ottawa Senators, change the direction, pressure par Montreal Canadiens. We have Montreal play more like a man-to-man. Montreal still the puck. Montreal pack on the back door, a little bit too far, but recovery par Montreal, attacking now. And finally, shoot the puck, save par the goaltender in front of Smilanic. The puck go back on the right corner. Battle for the Montreal Canadiens. Go to recovery puck, going to get out by Ty Smilanic. Smilanic uses speed. Ex-Wisconsin Badger and Quinnipiac Spinanic playing the puck. We have a penalty, I believe, for Ottawa Senators. Montreal could take advantage of the finales, finish the second period, or 4 versus 3. This is a great opportunity to use maybe Farrell, Beck, and Joshua Roy with some kind of Trudeau and Mailloux. Would be interesting what Jean-François Hood is going to use for his unit power play for the Montreal to complete the second period for the Canadiens. The game should be dominate today's Senator D-level team. Power play, yes. Face off now on the right side. Owen Beck is on the ice, like I mentioned to you. When the face off, bring the puck on the blind, set up by Mailloux, I believe, or Rebecca. Rebecca used the board, pass the puck. We have Trudeau, Rebecca on the ice with Farrell, back to Rebecca, back to Farrell. Back to Beck. Beck now in front of the net. Should the puck miss the net. Rebound in front of the net. The puck bouncing back. Recovered by Montreal Canadiens at the blind. Set up now. Very bad play again by Rebecca. Difficult game for David Rebecca, guys. Not easy for him today. Anyhow, they have a chance to recover right there. Go back by Owen Beck on offensive zone. Control the puck now. Keep controlling. Slow the game. And now going to bring it back to Rebecca. They set up their power play. Back to Trudeau. Back to Beck. Beck at the dots right now. Beck shoot the puck. Black shot. The puck bouncing back. Another bad play by Owen Beck. Not very smart decision now. Ottawa to ready to get a puck. Now stretch pass now. Back again for Montreal. Attacking by Trudeau. Kick out the puck. 3 versus 2 for Montreal Canadiens. Mézard shoot the puck. Black shot by Ottawa Senators. Goaltender. Recovery by Ottawa. By Montreal Canadiens at the blue line. Kick control the puck, bring the puck now to the board to Philippe Mézard. 40 seconds to go. Mézard on the back door, shoot the puck. Great save on the back door by the goaltender. Read the play. Wow, what a great pass by Philippe Mézard. This is the best game from Philippe Mézard with the Montreal Canadiens, and a great opportunity for that. It's Milek having a good second period. Look, I feel like, I don't know, he struggled on that one for sure. I don't like what I saw from him on this one. 30 seconds to go remaining, guys. 5 versus 4 for the rest of the period for the Montreal Canadiens. Power play number 3. Go back now to the board by Montreal Canadiens. Hold the puck now. He keep control the puck par Roy. Believe bring the point in front of the net. Shoot the puck and miss the net. Bouncing on the other side, no chance. Going to recovery and set up on the face-off for the Montreal Canadiens. Mailloux is on the ice. Beck tried to do too much, yeah. Peter Philippe, really nice. Great second link, great pass on the back door. 17 seconds to go remaining. Face off the right side goaltender. Winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Go back now to Tourigny. Pass to Mailloux. Mailloux looking now. Looking again. Pass on the back door. Montreal bouncing back. Front to the side. No chance. Ottawa try to get the puck. And Mailloux put some pressure. The puck go behind the net. Going to get battle on the behind the goaltender by Joshua Watt. No chance. The puck stuck right there. It's going to be the end of this player, guys. It'll be the end. That's it. That's all. Some kind of pushing left and right. Mailloux tried to go with other players on that one. Players look at each other. And in the middle of that, we have the big guy, 6'7", And that's it. This is the end of the second period between both teams. And we go back in the locker room to complete the second intermission of this game between both teams. And the score now 1-1. Riley Kidney, guys, is the only goal for the Montreal Canadiens on this game. Yeah, look, Mayo was looking for that one. The next game for the Montreal Canadiens. The next exhibition game, guys, is Saturday or Sunday, the 24th. I don't know what's the 24th anymore. I'm just curious. It's Sunday the 24th. The game, I believe, is afternoon. Team White versus Team Red at the Bell Center. The game will be live, by the way, on the website Canadian.com. So you can watching that game, guys, live. I'm going to do the live streaming, and I can wait to see each one of you. And then the next day, next Monday, the 25th, Montreal Canadiens play again the New Jersey Devils. The main camp start the 20th. Wednesday, going to physical test, everything like that. And they have a couple of days off, but not off, but drill, skating, scrimmage. But first exhibition game, Montreal, is the 25th. And Red versus White is going to be Saturday afternoon. I don't know exactly the time. I don't know. It's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. A Red Bull straight up. Frank Weber of super slow on that one. Says Barnes, a rookie who never played with each other yet. It's going to look ugly. Don't worry, fans. Yeah, I agree with you. Francois. Close the goal. Is it a regular season? Not yet. This is only the rookie camp. Grooves. We still have 3 weeks before the beginning of the season, October 11, 12. You're welcome. After the game, guys, we're going to shut down very quickly. Then I'm going to go back tonight. I'll be back live at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Recap a little bit the weekend of the Montreal Canadiens and what's coming up for the upcoming main camp for the Montreal Canadiens. So stay tuned. Back with me tonight at 9 o'clock after for the show AB Special Edition Montreal AB Nation Show. Julien, Coach, do you know what kind of system AB play, like a 1-3-1, 1-4-1, or 2-2, 1-2-2? But Pierre Dorion, like for a 12 for me. Yeah, something like that grows the goals. Julien, for those games, it's not really structure for that kind of game because they don't want to make the coach want more to play without structure. So when he said that, they don't want to teaching them a lot. They just want to let them play. Now, maybe before the game, as Jean-Francois said, we'll play on defensive box plus one or man-to-man or a 1-3-1 or a swap. We call this a swap, like one of the 2 defensemen in the corner. But usually they play more like a box plus one. On the, that's pretty much it. On the neutral zone or on the offensive zone, we'll play more like a 1-2-2 most of the time. I'm not sure about that, Nicholas. Honestly, it's for me. It's about a period adaptation for both of them. Um, you know, what I was looking for more is the intensity. Um, I can see Mailloux right now. If you look about Mailloux, very bad game, a little bit better game Saturday, and today he feel a bit more comfortable. And you have to see who play with. He play right now with Stubble. You can see a great match pairing together. And I see a little bit more involved and more intense. That's what I'm looking for. Friday was completely lost. Rebecca, I'm not worried about him. He would adapt with the transition of the game, everything like that. But they're going to make mistake. Like I said earlier, Mayu did not look the guy in front of the net. Awareness. You cannot turn your back. You cannot turn your back to the guys in front of the net. You have to play 90 degrees. You cannot play 180. So it's just positioning. Use your skate properly where the play is. The puck is behind the net. If you turn your back, you don't know what's going on behind you. And NHL is so fast, you're going to lose your men all the time. So it's just a question to learning the details of the game. And then you see a couple of times today, Rebecca, Beck, I see another player where they keep the puck, they try to do an extra move. And when you do the extra move, they lose the puck at turnover. If they figure out this, dump the puck, and not try to do a round, boom. It's just the little details. This come with the process, come with the experience, everything like that. Rebecca have a bad shift, but that's normal. How he's going to respond now to the prayer, the next shift. All right? Forget about the shift, but let's move on. But I'm not worried about like I said, I'm not worried about this showcase, guys. This is no structure, nothing. That's what's all about my video today. I explained my video. As Habs fans, we cannot over-evaluate the players here. Just let, if they do a good shift, that's good, that's it, that's all. We're not going to make an opinion for their career right now during the 3 games they just played. And again, you have to look about who play against who, right? Like when you see a player score like a 5 point, but the team, like the Montreal Canadiens, struggled Friday night because they play with a lot of players with experience in American Hockey League. They play with a team have a lot of first round pick. Saturday they play better because the team was not great. So those situations showcase, guys. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the outcome. Just looking for how they play, the players, how they're skilled, and go from there. That's the only way you can judge them. After that, we're going to go more for the main camp, and then going to go play what you're going to play. That's a good time to watching them. I understand it's a preseason camp, but Rebecca look slow, really slow. Not really, guys. I don't see that. I don't see that a lot. You're going to see him carrying the puck very well. He doesn't want to take a chance. He tried to keep this very simple. If you watch, I watched maybe 30 game, 40 games from him during the summer when he played with Claudin. You're going to see him very smart, very good player. He's a really good hockey player. You're going to enjoy and love Rebecca. Thanks so much. RJ, one is winning for the check time is the keeper. The Canadiens have so many retired jersey. The new player will have number and the 100. That's not what I mean. Talking about body. Look at AV. Got nothing to do with position. Passage on the AV like AV walk out to get a body strong and the upswing of season start. But what happening with him, Nicholas? He had I think 12 or 15 pounds in the last 6 weeks. That's what we heard the report the last couple of days. So his body, you have to adapt. You have to deal with that. And that's all this kind like that. It changes around the time that guys, 17, 18, 19 years old, you're still growing as a human being. So this is those effect about his play possible. And we'll go from there. What's on the... we do a show every night, Sebastian, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Rebecca make a big stride, look slow. Rebecca gain a lot of muscle mass this summer, probably need to adapt. François Pep, here we go. Exactly about that. That's what he got for him. We're still waiting for the third period. Going to start. We're going to changing the set up the third period. I'm sure they're going to start very soon. We don't see what's going on. So when they turn on the TV, we don't see the Zamboni at all. So they just turn on and say, well, let's go to the third period. Don't forget, guys, every Sunday night and every Wednesday night, it's a two show only for the Montreal Canadiens. And then the other night, we talk about Montreal Canadiens before the season start. When the season start, we do the live streaming Montreal Canadiens. And when they don't play, it's called the Hockey Nation Overtime. What we do, we pop up at 9 o'clock. We talk about what's going on in NHL. And we do the play-by-play, finishing the game, the early game, and we do a preview hockey night, the game the night. So that's what we do. We'll try maybe to have maybe one day off during the week, maybe the Friday night, but we'll be live every night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, during the upcoming season. And of course, we provide you a one specific video per day about the Montreal Canadiens. Is usually out between 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. your time, Eastern time, the morning, or sometime 11 a.m. Depends what my day it look like here in Thailand. So that's what we provide to you about this. Gonna wait without Coach Pierre would be glad that he gets some rest. Well, it will be fine. I'll be all right. On the shift night. So one, I'm going to do this until 3 o'clock, and then after that, I'm going to try to do a resume of the game. I'll be awake until 5, and then prepare the show for 9 o'clock p.m. tonight, and then set up. Go to the gym at 6 a.m. So I'm going to not sleep until 11 o'clock. So I'm going to sleep all day today after the show. That's just normal. You know, it's a showcase, so it's just happening. Usually a game all the night, so that's good for me. If you want to follow us, that's why maybe be a grow, but definitely look at like either workout period to me. Usually for US player into the last period in the season to get some first month. Yep, I agree with you about that, Nicholas. Great point. Thanks so much, Mr. West. Yeah, I I don't know if I call this work because for me I just love it. So when you're passionate about something, you don't really care about the hours. You just do it. I mean, whatever the time, you just do it. Have a privilege to be alone here, so it's more easier. You know, imagine if I have someone with me right now at 2 o'clock in the morning talking live, and 47 meters condominium, 52 meters condominium. Not sure it will work, but it's all good. Yeah, it's not really that way, Sebastian, sometimes. Peter, hey guys, what's the news on the Carson Briere, my hometown team, signed him because nobody in North would do that after the incident. He did not show up for the start of the season. Is it trail over? I did not hear anything. It's very quiet about Carson Briere, Peter. Um, Nothing. It's really no news about him. No, nothing get out about that situation. Very quiet, Peter. Goal by Joshua Roy, and the third call from Francois. Exactly about that, Sebastian. So, yes, Peter, um, you know, the situation with Carlson Brière is the one he pushed, an handicap and the step, if I can recall it properly, the son of Daniel Brière, just before he got hired, by the way. So hopefully he will learn from that and go from move on of his life. But unfortunately, that's happening to Carlson Brière. It was Dufour. Yeah, exactly. No, not on that one. No, no Mizar assist. Mizar showed to us a couple of great play today. A couple of straight second lane, and then a couple use his speed. Spinanik, you can see his speed too. But again, we'll be interested in this game. So far, I believe Montreal have advantage of this game overall. Great first period. Second period, Ottawa pick it up, but Montreal stabilize the situation. A lot of penalties and a lot of power play PK for Montreal during this second period. Very physical. This is the game the most physical between both teams during the weekend. You're absolutely right, Peter. You're welcome, Josino. Luciano was here a little bit earlier. Sebastian, do you know anything about Jeremy Agolo, 23 years old defenseman for Canada? Not really. I'll be honest with you. Not really. I can look about him. I think he played for Halifax, but I'm not sure. He played a QM for Chicoutimi in the past. Played American Hockey League the last couple of years with the Devils organization. Now play in Sweden and the SHL. Defenseman 6'3", shoot to the left. Third period just starting, by the way, on that one. And goal attaqué par le Montreal Canadiens on the right side. Owen Beck looking now. Checking, shoot the puck, save par le goaltender. No rebound. Recovery par Ottawa Senators. No rebound. Rebound, but get by Ottawa Senators attacking now. Even strength 5 versus 5. Back from the Ottawa Senators. The puck go back to the corner. Recovery by Ottawa Senators. Use the board, pass the puck behind the net. Checking right now by Beck and Rebecca. The puck go back at the blind, go DD. Attacking up Ottawa. Fire puck, black shot by Spinner. Rebound one more time, two more time, pushing left and right. And we have some kind of pushing in front of the net with Ottawa. Rebecca in the middle of everything right there. Martin and Rebecca about that one. Spinner make a two save back to back. And that's it, that's all. Francois Pitt, how well do you think Bedard will do when he has his go up against Extra Pro, especially against top goalie? Same thing, Ron. Those player guys find a way. They are just skilled. Bedard, it would be interesting. He can get 20 goals, 30 goals, 40 points, 50 points, 60 points. But I'm not worried about Bedard at all. Bonne troisième, mon Nicolas. Go back now on the right side of the offensive zone for the Montreal Canadiens. Ottawa still the puck. It goes set up now in front of the bench. Attacking now, back checking by the Montreal Canadiens. Go behind the net. We have a offside there. Finally, a wave attacking by Montreal Canadiens. Control by Mezak, I believe, or Mickey, I'm not sure. 63-53. Go back to Ottawa. Will find a way to get a puck back. Now turn around, lose his edge. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens to the board. I think it's Farrell. Farrell looking now. Qui est contrôlé par le puck du blanc to Stubble. Stubble pass the puck to right corner. Return the puck to Farrell. Farrell looking now. Farrell keep controlling. 4 versus 4, by the way. Go back in front of the net to Stubble. Lose the puck. Ottawa going to recover. Great check by the Montreal Canadiens. Going to get back on the opposite side. Go back behind the net. Attacking by the Montreal Canadiens. Back on the back door. It's going to go to the left side. 2-1. Shoot the puck. Save by the goaltender. Rebound behind the goaltender. Behind the net. Set up by the Ottawa Senators. Use the board, pass the puck now, and get out of the zone, cross the red line, attacking by Ottawa, 2 versus 2. Change the direction, hold the puck now on the back door, attack, shoot the puck, maybe save by the defenseman Montreal Canadiens, set up by Mezak. Mezak, that pass the puck all the back, miss the pass completely, recovery by Montreal, don't play the puck, go behind in the goaltender, icing by the Montreal Canadiens on that play. And all right, I was just curious because he's a SNR. I don't know much about him. Yes, a defenseman for Montreal, like I just said to you, Nicholas. Is appointed WST. Face up on the right side of the Montreal Ottawa recovery puck, but the puck behind the net, set up to opposite side. Skating with the puck right now, cross the red lines, coming to the red line now at the blue line, keep control the puck, stick angling by the Montreal, return the puck, intercept Ottawa, and don't put the puck again all the way back on defensive zone. Montreal now on the power play. Now going to stick the puck outside the zone, control the puck right away, cross the blue line, kick out the puck left side, attacking by Montreal on the left side, hold the puck a little bit more. Mezak bring the puck blind, set up to Mailloux. Rebacker bring the puck behind to Mezak. Mezak hold up, shoot the puck, miss the net barely, recover behind the net by the Montreal Canadiens. Set up now behind the net. Go back to Ottawa, find a way to get a puck, and they are over in strength, going to get the hand of the shift. Well, we have another power play for Montreal Canadiens, I believe. Penalty for Ottawa. Montreal return on power play. This is power play number 5. Montreal cannot capitalize on those opportunities. Can they do this on this time? Carlisle got a penalty for Ottawa Senators. The left defenseman. Go back now on the right side. When he face off by Montreal Canadiens, but again, very bad play. The puck go all the way back on the defensive zone, set up by the defenseman Montreal Canadiens, and going to get out. Attacking now, cross the red line, draw the puck behind the net, set up now by Montreal, shaking the puck, stick and glint by Montreal. I think Mezal, Farrell to Beck. Beck return the puck to Farrell, leave the puck to Mailloux. Mailloux right now to Roy. Return the puck to Trudeau, to back to Farrell. Farrell on the back end, shoot the puck between legs, save by the goaltender. Nothing else about that. Face off now on the left side of goaltender, recovery by Beck, and win the face off. Back now to Farrell. Farrell pass the puck to Trudeau, fire puck, and nobody in front of the net. The puck go out of the play. Not structure at all. Beck good on power play. Face off, won the last 3 face off back to back to back. Yep, so right. Look. Go back now by Montreal Canadiens. Again, face off winning by Beck. Go back to the right side. Hold the puck now to Trudeau. Trudeau back now to Farrell. Farrell hold the puck more. Return the puck to Trudeau. Trudeau lose the puck. Recovered by Farrell. Farrell pass the puck to Mailloux. Mailloux back to Trudeau. And find the net bond. And now chance for the Montreal Canadiens. Not very good on the structure passing. The puck miss turnover the blind almost created by Farrell and Trudeau. And but again, Beck. Very good on the face-off. What? Not good opportunity with that one. Go back now, recovery by the Montreal Canadiens, set up now the blind, go back right the side, and then go back to Tourigny, on the front of the net, go back on the left side, Montreal second green, back again, fire puck, one-timer, miss the puck, recovery by the Montreal, the board, go back to the wall, back to MEILLEUR, go back in front of the net, finally, don't play the puck by the Ottawa Senators, Montreal cannot capitalize on these opportunities, another one for the Montreal. Go back in front of the net, reset now behind the net, recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Go back to MEILLEUR, I believe, attacking out to the dots. MEILLEUR hold the puck a little bit more, return the puck to the board. Back again to Riley Kidney, fire puck Montreal, miss the net by Tourigny, go back to MEILLEUR. MEILLEUR hold the puck a little bit longer. Help by Montreal. Tourigny on the back door, attacking by MEILLEUR. MEILLEUR change the direction, hold the puck more. Return the puck to opposite corner, set up now by Montreal. By 93, I believe, is Tourigny. Tourigny now loses his edge, recovered by Montreal, bring the puck to opposite corner, recovered by Ottawa. We have now another call whistle about that one. We'll see what will be the call. Ottawa return to the penalty box. I don't think so. They will bring him over there. Savkaski at the U20. Go back now, Montreal. Roy bring it back now to Trudeau. Trudeau to Rebecca, I believe. Another very bad play by Montreal Canadiens. I don't know which one was back on this one, I believe. And Montreal have everything to take the lead. They have like 3 power play already at the beginning. Draw the puck back to Trudeau. Recovered by Farrell. Farrell at now. Kick out the puck left side to back. Back now to Trudeau. Trudeau looking now. Trudeau to the right side. Fire point in front of net. Bench in front on the one time on the back door. And Montreal cannot capitalize. Farrell now to MEILLEUR. I believe Rebecca. Bring the puck to Trudeau. Trudeau to Farrell. Farrell attacking now. Go back to Trudeau. Trudeau at the right to Rebecca. Go down up. Fire puck. Miss the net completely. The puck go outside the zone. Ready again. Decision-wise, puck on the skate, not on the right, tape to tape. All this fun thing, the details right now. Now Trudeau gave the puck over to Beck, recovery on the left side. Ottawa battle for the puck and go dump the puck all the way back. Waiting for that first hit on the Caulfield shoulder and the real game. Hopefully, it will odds up. Go back now by the Montreal Canadiens, set up by Rebecca. Rebecca bring the puck in the corner, chasing by Ottawa Senators, bring the puck behind the net. Go back to the Montreal Canadiens, to the wall, turn around, and now control, returns the puck to blind, set up now by MEILLEUR. MEILLEUR shoot the puck in front of the net, and the rebound, and Ottawa, Montreal try to get a capitalize. I think it was Mizak. Ottawa control the puck in the corner, pressure to opposite side, set up by MEILLEUR, I believe. Now reset by Ottawa, and icing the puck for one more time, and Montreal guys... Here we go. Go back now by MEILLEUR. MEILLEUR control the puck now. Skating the puck. Bring the puck to the blind. Skating by now by the Montreal Canadiens. Cast the puck on the left side to Mizak. Controlling to the right side. I'm not sure it was Novak. Bring it by the Montreal. Go back to MEILLEUR. MEILLEUR at the dots. Fire puck. And the puck go save. That's all on that one. And yeah, look, I agree with you too. Face off now for Montreal Canadiens. They use player did not was on the fire puck by Parker Jones on the face off. Great play right there, but goalie was ready on that one there. The puck stuck on the wall. Stubble is on the ice, I believe. Winning right now. It's coming to the corner. And then lose his edge, pushing, but puck protection by Stubble. Guys are really good on that one there. Return the puck in the corner. And now finally, Ottawa is going to get out of the zone. We still play only already 7 minutes. Ottawa, I'm not sure if they play in the zone. Go back on the right corner, on the left side. We have more physical guys on both sides of the game for both teams. And then we have a call from cross-checking, I believe, for Stubble on that one, I'm sure. And now Ottawa is going to be on the power play. And that's it. Yeah, that'll be the get one about one Jusino for the them. As I'll talk about this situation, and hopefully Tewaski will be there too. Yep, that's one area. Special team are not very good. The problem with that, save is they don't have the right players. Now, Ottawa attacking now the left side. Woof, I don't know who saved a goal on that one for the Montreal Canadiens, but it was very close. Now, Ottawa attacking now on the wall, coming to the goal line. Bring it back to the blue line, go D, set up at the dots, show the puck, block shot by Trudeau barely, but miss the net completely, and the puck go outside the zone, go to reset. Both teams did not do very well so far on the power play. Now turn around and attacking by Ottawa. Steve Malik is on the ice for PK for Montreal. Ottawa keep control the puck now, bring the puck to the blue line, holding the puck a little bit longer, bring the puck to the wall. It's coming to the dots, bring the puck in front of the net, miss the net, the puck bouncing back to opposite corner, set up Ottawa Senators, rebound, bring the puck to the D, at the top circle, shoot the puck, miss the net, block shot by Montreal, the puck bouncing outside the zone. We're going to recovery, new plus coming from Montreal Canadiens, Ottawa hold the puck a little bit more, go back on the back door, but Montreal intercept the puck, icing the puck, all the way back behind the goaltender, Ottawa Senator. 11:25 to go remaining on this third period. Still 1-1. Riley Kidney is the only unique scorer for the Montreal Canadiens at the middle of the second period to tie the game 1-1. Both teams have a lot of advantage, a lot of power play, but they did not capitalize. But still, a power play for Ottawa at the top circle. Show the puck and miss the net completely. Black shot for Montreal, recover for Ottawa. The puck go back at the line to the wall. And now miscommunication between both players. So from Ottawa, the puck slightly back on defensive zone. Set up pressure by Montreal Canadiens behind the net. Great play by the Montreal. If you keep the puck all the way back at the blind, set up now. Don't put the puck by Montreal all the way back on the left side. We're going to recover by the defenseman, Ottawa Senator. We waive it for that offside. Ottawa attacking now. Cross the blue line at the red line. Cross now. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Now turn around by MEILLEUR. Maybe Rebecca now is coming offensive zone. Don't put the puck in the right corner. Intercept by Ottawa. Going to reset the transition on the offensive. Loud the puck now all the way back behind Spurner. Leave the puck to the right side. Pressure by Montreal. Get out of the zone. Attacking now. Get out of the zone by the Montreal. I think it was Trudeau. Go back on the offensive zone by Montreal. Bring the puck behind the goaltender. Montreal heal the puck more. Bring the puck on the back door. Fire puck. And black shot in front of it. Rebound. We have 2 battles right now. 3 battles. And a but. I think we have a goal for the Montreal Canadiens. And this time is Jan Mézak again. Mézak is on fire for the Montreal Canadiens during that tournament. Maybe one of the best players for the tournament for Montreal. Play well during the first game, score the second game, and now take the lead to forgive the lead to the Montreal Canadiens. Again, we have some kind of, we're going to see the replay shot for the blue line, the puck bouncing in front of the net. We have 2 players who were involved with that. And finally, Mézak find a way to get a puck back on his blade, score, and take the lead for the Montreal Canadiens. Jan Mézak, his second goal of the tournament. Mézak, I believe, have 4 points on that tournament with 2 assists. And that's what we got, guys, at the middle of the third period. Jan Mézak score. We want to give you that goal. Now we have 2-1. Mézak. Jan Mézak, Nicolas. Yep, you're absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely right about it. Who is, Mézak good today. Léon, yeah, you're right. Montreal shoot a puck again by Roy. And then we have a save by the goaltender. Nemec brother is coming to, I don't know, is Adam Nemec? I don't think so. It's Adam Nemec, but his brother Nemec is really good players, by the way. Francois, almost there, yeah. Here we go. Face off on the right side of the goaltender of the top. Winning by Montreal. MEILLEUR shot the puck, black shot by the goaltender, no rebound. We're going to reset on the left side of the goaltender. Another winning face-off by, I think, Owen Beck. Maybe not. It was Philippe Mézard. Yeah, Mézard. Thanks again to be with us. And Mailloux contre le puck. Ben le puck, shoot the puck, Mézard. Black shot by the blocker at the goaltender. Puck bouncing on the right corner. Now we have a battle left and right. Now the Ottawa Senators, you take advantage. Ottawa attacking now. 2 versus 1 for the Ottawa Senators. Looking now on the back door. Turn around. And Montreal Canadiens coming back on the transition. We have now a 3 versus 2 for the Montreal Canadiens. We have pressure on the left side. Bring it back. Goalie make a save for Ottawa Senators. Controlé par Mézard. Belly bring it back to Mailloux. Mailloux now looking. Mailloux checking now on the back end. Bring it back to the right corner. Mézard shoot the puck in front of the net on the back door. Nobody. But punching by the Ottawa Senators. Mailloux cannot intercept the puck. He have to go outside the zone. Recovery at the red line. Mailloux now is attacking by himself. Mailloux's coming to the right corner. Look at the back door. Great play. Wrap up in front of the net. No chance for the Montreal to get that. The goalie was all the way out position of that one. Mailloux find a way to get puck back at the blind. Set up by right side. Mézard looking out. Shoot the puck. Rebound in the left corner. At once going to recovery. Use the board. Bring the puck outside the zone. Intercept now. We have the penalty over there for Ottawa Senators. Where Mickey again between involved with that one with 58. And that's all on that one to make it get a penalty on that one. It was not the first time, so make it maybe return to the penalty box. That gave a power play at Ottawa Senators. You take advantage to tie the game on that one, and that's exactly what happened. Make it 2 minutes for roughing, and Jean-François Hull sent on the ice. Andy Koivula in the house. Connie on you, Sebastian, to enter me while I slack off. Mailloux, more energy today, Leon. I agree with you. I like what I see with Mailloux today. Make it again. I agree. like Yaroslav Alak, the former Montreal Canadian. Go back now defensively. Show the puck is safe by Spooner. And they're going to have a whistle. 7:48 to go remaining. It's Adam, right? I was right, Steve, right? Adam Nemec. Very good potential to be a good pick in 2024, 2025. Now, face up on the left side of the Montreal Canadiens. Ottawa on the power play. For 1 minute, 40 seconds. Montreal win the face-off. Don't put the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Ottawa going to reset. Now pass the puck to, we have a hand pass. What was the call on that one? Going to reset. Smarter player, so he should be better. Like him almost every game. Like I saw Peter. I'm getting a low profile. I say low guy. They say it easy. My bad. Exactly, Peter. Go back now by Montreal. Don't put the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Great icing for Montreal. Now Ottawa going to reset their breakout power play. And now we'll hold the puck, draw the puck back. Novak is on Montreal, is on the ice. Set up now on the ice. But Ottawa don't put the puck in the left corner. Go back on the left right, recovery all the way. But Ottawa missed completely the defenseman. And the puck goes slightly back on defensive zone. A little bit over 7 minutes to go remaining, guys, on the third period. Montreal take the lead 2-1 after a goal of Jan Mizak. Now Ottawa attacking, still on the power play. Use the board, pass the puck in the corner, pressure by Ottawa Senators. The puck go back on the left corner, pressure by Ottawa at 4 versus 3. Hold the puck, shoot the puck, Spooner make a save, but no rebound. This is a huge save by the goaltender, Spooner, in front of Martin with no rebound. Now Parker Jones push Martin out in front of net. And that's it. We're going to reset now on the right side of Spooner with 6:45 to go remaining. Yes, he is. He's by the line under this match top 10. There is a prospect. Yeah, absolutely. Triple W. Go back now. Ottawa Senators. Bring it back in the corner. Pressure. And then under icing for the Montreal Canadiens. And that will almost complete the power play. for Ottawa Senators going to be closer to Evan Strength. Now Ottawa attacking, cross the red line, kick out the puck behind, possible outside delay. That's what they called. And Montreal going to set up. Now used behind the net by William Trudeau. Trudeau passes the puck to the board in front of the bench of Montreal. Tip on Montreal. The puck go behind the net. Play for the goaltender. Bring the puck to the corner. Change the direction. Montreal still the puck now. Bring the puck in front of the net. Nobody there. By the Montreal Canadiens. By a very bad play by Ottawa Senators. They look tired. I don't know what's going on with Ottawa. No icing on the waiver by the linesman for Ottawa Senators. Montreal set up, turn around with there. Ottawa turn around, keep the puck now, shoot the puck, hit the stick of the defenseman. The puck is out of the play. And multiple mistakes for both teams at the end of the day. That will be the resume of my day about this game. Not bad goaltender so far. The level is very low. Yeah, possible on that one. Or back, but we'll see what happening. Go back to the blank, shoot the puck in front of the net, miss the net completely. Puck bouncing to Joshua Roy, pass the puck now to Beck. Beck hold the puck a little bit longer. Beck attacking offensive zone, pass to Roy. Roy hold the puck more, back to Beck, back to Mailloux, shoot the puck, black shot, a rebound by Farrell, miss the net completely. Recovery behind the net, pressure by Beck, and no chance. And Ottawa hold the puck more to the board. And the puck opposite side, pressure by Farrell, and Ottawa is going to get out of the zone. Attacking now 2 versus 3 for Ottawa Senators. Turn around to be a 1 versus 1. Change the direction. Push by the Montreal Canadiens. Ottawa hold the puck. Shoot the puck on the left corner. The puck bouncing back. And now the Montreal Farrell going to recover the puck. Bring the puck behind the net to Lanoen. Lanoen pass the puck now to Beck. Beck again. Turnover. Turnover. Oof. Difficult tournament for Owen Beck. Go back now by Montreal Canadiens. Set up now. Hold the puck outside the zone by Montreal. Possible and icing. That will be the call. With less of 4 minutes 45 to go. 4 minutes 45 to go remaining on this period. Go back now in front of the net. Rebound, but saved by Spooner, and nothing else after that. 4:37 to go remaining. Face off on the left side. Rebound on the Ottawa Senators. Still bringing the puck behind the net. Pressure by them. Montreal set up a great play defensively. Ottawa going to find it back. Shoot a puck. Black shot by Montreal again. Race for the puck now. A little bit too far for Novak. Recovery by Ottawa Senators. Going to set up the breakout. Cross the blue line. Coming to the red line. Pass the puck to opposite corner. Pressure. First one to get there. Shoulder check by Montreal Canadiens. Bring the puck to the board. Get out of the zone. A long stretch pass. Intercept by Ottawa Senators. Hold the puck now in the offensive zone. Pass the puck into opposite corner. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Get out of the zone. Cross the blue lines. Coming to the red line. Montreal kick out the puck to Novak. Bring point for net. Tip. Rebound on the left side. Great play by Montreal Canadiens. You not capitalize that one, but a great pass on the back door. The puck bouncing back in front of the bench on Montreal Canadiens. Intercept by Montreal. Turnover. And going to be back again. They are re-attacking the Montreal. Hold the puck now by Novak, I believe. Bring the puck behind the net. Ottawa is going to recover the puck. Paddle now behind. And Montreal holds the puck to the board. Pinch by Montreal to keep the puck deep in the zone. Pressure by Montreal, but finally Montreal is going to get out of the zone. Cross the red line. Don't play the puck. Intercept by Montreal, but no chance to keep the puck. Now attacking 2 versus 1. Shoot the puck. Great play by Montreal. Intercept. Now in transition. 3 versus 3 for Montreal Canadiens. Mézard control the puck. Keep controlling on the right side. Mézard uses stick angling. Bring the puck on the back door. Keep controlling the puck. Bring the puck to the line. Set up by Trudeau. Trudeau on the back end. Bring the puck to leave the puck behind the net. by the Ottawa Senators, going to recover the puck, but more pressure now for Trudeau. Trudeau's attacking now. Trudeau on the back end, putting the puck in front of the net. Pressure by the Montreal Canadiens. Finally, Ottawa going to find a way to get a puck outside the zone and don't put the puck, chasing for the puck right away. Ottawa try to get a puck around. Montreal going to recover the puck by MEILLEUR, I believe, and get out of the zone. Attacking now by Ottawa. Reset now, shoot the puck, black shot by Montreal. Now hold the puck a little bit more. Go behind the net, recovery. The player is going out of the play. On the bench right now. New players coming for Jean-François Hull. DD from Montreal. Trudeau use the board. Pass the puck now. Lose the puck at the last second by the Montreal Canadiens. It was Mizek, I believe, and Ottawa is going to recovery. Now it's coming out the right side of the Ottawa. Shoot the puck. Black shot. But go to the no chance, nothing else. And that's it. That's how we're going to recover in the right side of the Ottawa Senators with 2:15 to go remaining, I believe. I'll be disagree. The best prospect we have right now on this is MEILLEUR Rebacker. They are two good prospects for the Montreal Canadiens. And we're missing, of course, Engstrom from Sweden. We're missing the defenseman for the Russia. And then we're missing Lane Hudson on that one. So we still have a couple of players going to be back next year, be with Montreal Canadiens. But I don't see right now any goaltender to be a top prospect on that. The closest one for me is Tobez, but we'll see with the time. Exactly, Nicholas. Hey, welcome, Danny T. We'll see what happens. 1:23 to go remaining on this period, guys. Going by the puck behind the net, bring the puck around the board. Intercept Ottawa, keep control the puck. Pressure by MEILLEUR in the corner. And the puck goes stuck on the corner. Now Montreal try to get back outside the zone, turn around. Ottawa keep the puck in the zone. The puck stuck between skating. Recovery for Ottawa Senators. Martin shoot the puck in front of the net. Spooner cannot see very well, but the puck missing in the net. Ottawa keep controlling 6 versus 5 empty net for the Ottawa Senators. Shoot the puck, black shot by Montreal. Spooner make a save, by the way, with the glove. Saw the puck go through the Montreal Canadiens. Not allowed. I don't know them at all. Thanks again to be with us. We have a timeout called maybe by Ottawa to set up 44 second, guys, 0.3, 44 second, 0.3, guys. On that. Don't forget, guys, we'll be live tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. We'll be back. Talking about Richard Zitnik, guys. Richard Zitnik live in Florida. He have a house over there. And he have a son. And I don't know his first name of his son, Zitnik. But I'm telling you right now, he was only 5 years old. And he was playing with the 8 years old. And he was unbelievable. The kid can play hockey for sure. Not the son of John Avoski is not very good. Luango's son is not very good. But Zenit is going to be a great hockey player. Face off winning by Montreal, but we have to reset there. Peter Svoboda. There you go. Face out the left corner of Spooner. winning again par le Montreal Canadiens. Pressure behind the net. Ottawa win the battle. Bring the puck to the line. Set up now. 6 versus 5, like I said to you. Bring the puck to the back door. Hold the puck to the dot. Bring the puck to the line. Go back to the dots. Coming to shoot the puck. He missed the net. He missed the post. I think he hit the post on that one. Go back again to the top circle. Looking now. Set up again. 20 seconds to go remaining. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Rebound the left corner. The puck stuck in the right corner. And now we have a couple of players eat the puck and pinching par le Montreal Canadiens. Possible they icing the puck outside the zone. And now we have a raise at a little bit too far for Montreal Canadiens. No call on that one. Great play by Ottawa Senators. Save the situation. Re-attacking. Bring the puck to that side. Possible an icing. That would be the call, I believe, on that one. I'm going to get that one there. I don't know. This is the end of the game, by the way. I apologize on that one for that. The game is over. Final score, guys, 3-2. 2-1. Montreal resists on that one. Montreal going to win 2 games on the weekend. It's not matter at the end of the day. The 2 goals of the day, guys, it was Kidney and Mizak, the winning goal, the bring to cup. Because what I did not know what about that. This next son is really adored by our woman, also not a too-called a beauty guy, but he has a ton of character, fight, and Yagar from Chicago is a class act. And then from the nice, good guys as well. Sébastien, Nicolas, très tard. Peter has played long time here, almost 10 years. Is a win for Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, it was a win, At the end of the day, it was not like crazy about that. If you want to watching again hockey now, they show back the game between Buffalo and the Montreal Canadiens. You can watching this on the YouTube channel if you want to. This is the game they just show that right there. Game over, guys. The Montreal Canadiens won by the score 2-1 over the Ottawa Senators. Spooner is a funny one. Don't forget, guys, we'll be live tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. We're going to do recap weekend for the Montreal Canadiens. Talking about what's going on, what's going happening for this week. We know the trend, the main camp start Wednesday, September 20. Montreal Canadiens going to have a scrimmage game between the red and the white Sunday afternoon. And then Monday night, they play the first game of the 6th game. They have a preseason. Play again the New Jersey Devils. Yeah, I saw that, Francois. No, I did not. Mézard, they have no goal on this game. 9 o'clock p.m. Yes, RJ. Thanks so much, everybody. What a great day, guys. So you guys, your afternoon. And again, the Montreal Canadiens got a W today for the score. All right, too long to make a statement. Look, no, 1 game and then 4.3 goal back to back. And that's all. Fantasy have a great tournament, 7 point, I believe. Carlson have 2.2 game. Will be interesting how many of the NHL draft 2023 are going to start the season with their team. Possible Bedard, Fantasy, and Carlson. What we expect when they was drafted. We know Will Smith is returning and play in college and CAA. That's a great point about that, Peter. Would be interesting. You have a no contract for Spooner. He's going to returning in WHL. 36 like, not too bad. Not too bad, guys. Again, it's not a game going to be remember forever. Francois, I don't know if they're going to sign him, but possibly they can do that if they lose Primo. Big guy, 6'3", guys. He's a big, big goalie. Not a bad goalie. Again, final score Montreal Canadiens 2 and the Ottawa Senators 1. This was the final score between both teams today. Kidney was the first goal of the game for the Montreal Canadiens, to not of the game, but for the Montreal Canadiens to tie the game 1-1. And then Mizak scored his second goal of the tournament, his second goal winning game, by the way. He was the winning game of the goal of the game, I believe, Saturday. And then he did it again. And the Montreal Canadiens have two W's of the three game. The last Friday night, 6-3. They won again Boston Bruins 4-1. Ottawa today 2-1. The only goal for the Ottawa, it was on the short-ended goal at the middle of the first period, I believe. But otherwise, not much. Not much to talk about this game. Overall, you cannot say, wow, this play was amazing. What we see is the progression of Logan Mailloux from Friday to Saturday to Sunday. This is what I can record it. Mezar, a couple of stick angling, speed, Sminanek, Mezak played good. Quiet day for Beck and Roy. Rebacker, okay, not great. That's, nothing much. You cannot tell me like, wow, this guy was amazing. No, never happened on that one. Yeah, absolute about that one, Peter. Yeah, like I said, a progression for the game one to game two, game three, and hopefully he's going to look like again the. For me, you can see I have a lack of decision or the lack of the positioning sometimes. Um, but overall, this was not a great showcase, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. Look, I could be wrong here, but I didn't see him at the third period. Like I don't see why. I don't know. I did not use him at least in the last 8-9 minutes. I could be wrong here. Maybe he was hurt, but I see Strabo play with the uh, third pairing too. So I don't know. WFC, I agree with you about that one over there. Um, Hua don't have he don't have like his best game was second game. Um, I mean, like he scored two goals, but overall, I think he don't have like an amazing. Just okay. Today was just there. That's it. Farrell disappointed. Um, Kidney scored today, but before that was not great. Um, it's a showcase, right? At the end. At the end of the day, guys, Antoine Bertillon, new subscriber, welcome in the house, welcome in the family. Thanks to join us. At the end of the day, guys, remember, it's a showcase, and the best player from Montreal Canadiens, we have to go with three different players if they are three goalies. Tobes, Meillleur, and Spunal today. Um, they play very well. Better what my expectation was for the goaltender. So again, all of them are going to be Laval Rocket, and they're going to have a great year over there and going to learn. And we'll see what they look like for next season after that. It's not easy scouting Francois goaltender, right? Um, yeah, so many, and yeah, not many they can make it. So, but Montreal is good with the new staff management to try to find a goaltender or the players like 19, 20 years old. Um, yeah, I agree with you about that. I think Mayu will make a better forward. Gerard. Um, I don't know, but he shows some kind of it's it's hard to change a player position, everything like that, right? But your point of view is not a bad idea. Can they explore that area? I'm not sure. Um, but I know one thing: he would be a great power forward for the Montreal Canadiens. We don't have those kind of size of players. I'm not sure the speed overall, but again, he's really oriented offensive. He joined the rush a lot of time. He's good on transition. His defense is only need to learn. Will be interesting. His development for the next couple of months. He's still, he missed over almost like 1 year. So it will be fun to watch for the next couple of months how he's going to become. He was better last year. WHL, Albert Jacquard beat them all. Some Senator Blur, remember? Yeah. They have a big fight against Massicat. That was the name. He make his name during that fight. The intensity Montreal was more last year, and the quality of the prospect Ottawa, it was better last season. They first of all, secondly, did not dress a lot of great prospect for them. Riley Greg was not there. They have a few players did not play for them. Tyler Boucher cannot be anyway the NCA. But like I said, it's a showcase. The view of the showcase to see what they look like. And you see some players from Montreal, but we just have to wait. We just have to wait at what they look like. All right, guys, we're going to shut down here because we'll be back at 9 o'clock p.m. tonight. So we're going to talk more about the game and the recap of the game. Hopefully, you're going to join me live. I'm going to be live every night. You can see beside me, both sides. So you have here, no, this way, Sunday night, 9 o'clock p.m., we talk the weekly recap. And then the Wednesday night, it's about the locker room report. We have some guests, some co-hosts join me live talking about Montreal Canadiens. Every night we talk about Montreal Canadiens anyway, and we are live at 9 o'clock Eastern time, so you can join us live. That would be the best way to do that. So that's happening, guys, for this show, and hopefully you enjoy it. We appreciate a lot. If you don't mind to click on the like, that'd be great. Montreal went tonight by the score of afternoon, by the score 2-1, and I can't wait to see you tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. We appreciate a lot. All moderators, I need Danny, Luciano, and Ron Pop at some point. And if you did not click on the likes, please don't hesitate to do it. And before we leave, guys, we want to remind you, you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Yes, you have greatness inside of you, of course. And thanks again to watching another Hockey Nation live show, play-by-play commentary with hockey coach, your coach Frenchy. Again, we wish you an amazing rest of your day, not your evening, because we are in the middle of the afternoon for you, 3 a.m. here in Thailand. And that will give me a time to set for be ready at 9 o'clock tonight. So until then, my friend, we wish you an amazing, great day, and be well, BL. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the second half of what? Your 2023, like RG is going to say to us. Until the next time, my friend, remember, Hockey Nation want to tell you one more thing. We love you, people. Have an amazing, great rest of your Monday afternoon. I will see you tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. beau, Sébastien. Yes, mon lit. Shift night. Night shift. Thanks enough. That's bye, my friend. I will see you later. It's coming, Nicolas. Oh. Booyah!